Hello, and welcome to Hint Plays. I'm K25FF, and I'll be your Games Master today. Hint Plays is a channel for RPGs and tabletop gaming from Hobby Gamers International. We run games on a 3-week rotation with a rotating cast of players and Games Masters. We also do occasional specials where we look at new games, play online board games, and chat about all things gaming. Today, I'll be running Deeper Dreams, a Pathfinder 1st Edition campaign in a homebrew setting. With me today are Lexi, Lou, Riggs, Shard, and Z. Last time, on Deeper Dreams, the maligned and confused 17th Squad finished letting off a bath bomb in their own office and decided to go down market instead of cleaning up after themselves. At the down market, the semi-legal market beneath the surface ooze market, they talked to Mr. Snacks, who apparently moves around at the speed of savings, and then with the hands of a being known as Oakthimitith, monarch of the Mire, dealer in information and secrets. Visiting them in a massive dark cistern, an indistinct voice from an uncertain source told them about the deal the previous 17 Squad had made, and asked them for some favours before they would be able to claim some kind of location that the squad had bought from Oakthimitith. One of them was to carefully track down information on the so-called River Killer, and the other was to determine the source of the dangerous somnifacient drug known as Midnight Oil. From there, the squad went and asked a drug dealer some questions, got a possible meeting time in a few days, and probably didn't tip him off. That aside, they went and found the EOD, the Egregoric Order of Dreamers, in a large townhouse in one of the nicer parts of town. There they met Val Vaearth of Vlegonmire, a very enthusiastic gentleman who explained a bunch of rather esoteric stuff at great length about how the EOD were trawling through dreams in an attempt to sort meaning from the mysterious, and apparently annoying various departments of the Cath Council in the process. So, naturally, the party have decided to meet up again and discuss more dangerous things. In other news, it's been a couple of days, and Erlith has been called away by the Department of Wilderness to attend to a particularly persistent doppel-rat colony on the other side of the city, so they won't be joining us for the foreseeable future. Don't worry, in their infinite benevolence, the Cath Council have assigned someone else to the 17th Squad. A picture is slowly being constructed, and it is perhaps uncertain if the new 17th Squad are getting the pieces they need in order to proceed. Well, we'll see. The dreams of Catharon are perilous. Tread carefully. That's my longest intro yet, I'm sorry, but I had to say some extra stuff in it, also.
That's okay, thank you for the update.
Extra stuff gives us more information about what we did.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I love that I literally don't need to remember any of this because my character wasn't there.
Lucky
That's
you.
true.
Also true. Midnight will be arriving shortly. You've been told that your new assignee from the is on the way today, probably. So that will so they'll arrive shortly.
And our other friend,
But you have a friend? Which one? Oh,
the one
God.
that left.
Molly's yes,
character.
Erlith left a couple of days ago. In this case, so it's been 2 days. Erlith was called away to deal with something called a doppel-rat colony, which sounds horrifying. And
This time it's rats with two heads.
Or
no, it didn't.
double rats. Like,
Closer to the truth. Don't worry about it. You may never encounter one.
Whenever you say don't worry about it, I worry about it.
have I
Well, that may be
encountered
on
one?
purpose. Knowledge nature?
How do I do
Actually,
that? D20, right?
20. Do you have any ranks in knowledge nature?
I do not.
Then unfortunately you can't roll this one because the difficulty is higher than 10.
Okay.
Bardic
no.
knowledge.
The doppel rat is. You can bardically know this if you want.
fucking bardic lyric. I'm gonna get a fat +1, but I'll give it a shot. That's a 14.
No, it is Doppelrat. I would also point out that one of Bombina's traits means that she can attempt knowledge checks which have a DC up to 20. If you want to.
Forbidden knowledge.
Yes, I can. Yes, I will. I will definitely do that. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, extended sounds of me trying to find a D20. Are you a 20? You are a 20. Oh, it was a 19.
Okay. You know what a Doppelrat is.
I am shocked,
Ooh.
but I did roll a 19.
Well, you know. Anyway. What did Fergus get?
14. Fergus got 14.
Okay. Fergus also knows what a Doppelrat is, but might know less of them.
Okay, what is it?
They are let's see, they're magical beasts. They are the result of cloning spells gone awry. And they are a type of rat that can form short-lived duplicates of themselves in order to attack people.
Ooh.
And to get away from things. If threatened, they will duplicate rapidly.
Ew.
There's like multiple man, but rats.
Also, if they bite you, there's an unpleasant
They're
disease you
gross
might
little
get.
friends.
Yeah.
Huh. I am now
Indeed.
burdened with knowledge, as is my character. Oh well. Good luck, Elif.
You now know about these, should you ever encounter them.
Yes.
Um,
to run away.
Yeah. Meanwhile, briefly, Midnight, you are being led through the damp-ish streets of Catharon by a doctor man who is taking you to your new assignment with the 17th Squad of the Department of Wilderness.
Wonderful.
The doctor man is in the standards of all doctor men. So the doctor men of Catharon are odd folk of uncertain species. They are a specialist group of medical practitioners that prowl the streets wearing long beaked masks and thickly covering garments.
It's
and
a plague doctor, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
They are certainly dressed as plague doctors,
Right.
but they are not. There is something. You would know that they are not human, or as far as you can tell, anything else. They're just they have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. But there's not really much else anyone knows about them.
Probably mammalian.
Honestly, you don't know. One of your friends isn't a mammal.
Definitely humanoid, question mark?
They have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head.
So, humanoid.
Yep. And unless you engage them in conversation, at midnight they will just leave you through the streets.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too miffed to really chat with anyone right now.
That's fair and reasonable. Okay, in time, the rest of you at the squad, because there are no fun incidental events happening, hear a knock on the door.
Did someone order food?
Mr. Snacks does not offer delivery.
Not yet.
Did someone order food in the past?
You hear another knock, it's slightly more insistent.
I will go and open the door.
I didn't. Maybe it's work.
Hey, it could be. Yeah.
Maybe they're giving us our pay.
It's a doctor man and a cat person.
All right. How can we help you?
I think Midnight just sort of gives a very lame wave, like, here I am. I'm here.
Um,
Why
see,
am I here?
See, the door has been answered by an extremely short, even for a halfling, with bright carroty red beard, this ridiculous hat, a tartan over his shoulder, and little hooves and pointy ears because they have hooves in this world apparently.
Amazing. I think
Correct.
you see a not completely black cat sort of get themselves together, put their cheerful face on, and greet you and say, "Hello, I'm Midnight Whisper. I've been assigned to the 17th."
New colleague! Hey, everyone! New colleague!
Do I need to
Yes,
make more
people
breakfast
have been
then?
assigned to you.
Aye, more breakfast, Tim. Have we got?
I hope you can understand what I'm saying when I'm talking like this. For my Foley voice for the Doctor Man. Is that reasonable?
Yep, still audible.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you see, this is Midnight Whisper, who has been sent to you from the Department of Sustenance. We also have questions for you.
Oh, great. All right, I'm Fergus. This is Tim, Bombina, and Thump over there. We had another
Greetings.
colleague,
We
but
have
they're off doing rats in or something.
Rats. Did
Yeah.
you say rats?
Not here. Oh, somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Right, sorry, Doctor Man. What do you want?
yes, we have an assignation for your directions.
That sounds
A
painful.
place which is full of things that are not where they should be, and that we believe you could be of assistance with.
Have they been nicked? Never
No,
mind.
that is the assignment of the guard of Lego on Maya. No, this is to do with a basement.
Ooh.
Is it
It
by
is,
any chance full of
unfortunately,
water?
no. It was built a long time ago for reasons uncertain, but it is currently infested. And we would appreciate your assistance with it as soon as you are available.
Are we available
We'll
now?
have to check our schedule and get back to you on when we can take care of that infestation problem.
We got
What are the infestation about?
Things.
big things? Small things?
We
I mean, if it's just like a mold infestation, give us 10 gold and we'll be able to take care of it in like a few minutes.
We will report your.
I mean, give us 10 gold
completion of
anyway.
this task to your immediate superior, who was also who recommended us to ask you. for
I
this.
was
Genuinely,
joking
though.
about putting it on our schedule. We probably don't
Yeah,
have anything to
we're
do today.
kidding. We've not. The schedule is not full. Do you see that blackboard over there? There's not much on it, is there? Like, all right. Where's the thing, and what do we need to get out of where?
I love the idea that there is a blackboard there and it's got a big set
That
of
is
words
my
that
head
says,
canon.
it says things to do, and then there is
It's
wake
like
up,
2
make
things.
breakfast, ...
You bought a
Profit.
You bought a
Profits?
fancy new
Question mark?
pinboard and haven't even. You brought a fancy new pinboard and haven't even used it.
Yeah. Like,
Okay. Right. They'll give you an address and tell you that it seems to be rats of some description.
doppel
They wouldn't have
rats.
to be
Although-
doppel rats, would they?
They don't seem to know.
I have a
They
question.
mostly say that they've been. I may have answers. Oh wait, are you asking in character?
The things
I may have answers.
that aren't where they're supposed to be.
Correct.
Do we need to do anything with those? Bombina asks.
Yes, please move them from where they aren't supposed to be. That is
Well-
the job of the Department of Wilderness, at least the
It is,
innocent work.
So there's a cellar full of rats, and you want it not to be a cellar full of rats.
Yes, they seem to have made nests.
In the things?
Out of the wall.
Are they having pups? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
Okay.
We are not aware.
Right, have you got the address of this cellar?
Yeah, they give you an address. It's a governmental building associated with the Dr. Men. Slightly.
So it's a big basement.
You think it might be?
Now, is this one level of basement, or is this like multiple levels of basement? So we can
No.
organize our time properly for getting it done and still having time for supper.
It is moderately large.
Might be a 2-day project.
We should probably go and check it out and see what. A, how big is the cellar? B, how big are the rats? C,
Yeah, I mean, if they're bigger than you, we might want to just get the guard involved.
Yeah, I don't want to get eaten by a rat.
Though it would be
Wait, wait,
effective to use you as bait so that we can get them into a single room and then pull a trap to grind them all up.
Yeah, that sounds like a laugh.
I think Midnight at this point has adopted a kind of actually posture and is like, well, usually they wouldn't be very aggressive, you know, and you can always feed them and then it'll be fine.
The rats?
Yes.
With poison bait.
If
No.
me.
That's cruel. That is.
I think no, we're supposed to get rid of the rats. We're not supposed to like feed them and make them
Well,
comfy.
you can give them a different place to exist, right?
Are you saying we should invite them to live with us?
I mean, depends on the rats.
We could
I'm not
take
sure we have a
messages for us.
basement, though. We haven't been able to find a basement. I don't think we have one, necessarily. Thumb, you had thoughts?
yes. Nope. The only thing I've let alone. The only thing that I think is will not be good is put them inside our place because we have some dead rats. So maybe not the brightest of the year.
That's a good point. We should probably replace our rats.
If we had any rats, I'm pretty sure that pest bomb that we used a few days ago might have scared them off.
Hey, that's a good point. We should definitely go anyway and scope out the rat situation after breakfast.
Yeah. Well,
Your assistance is appreciated.
You seem
Hey.
to know a lot of rats.
sorry, I didn't
Where
catch your
would we
name,
take them?
Doctor. What?
The Dr. Man pauses for a very long time before going, I am Dr. 105.
Would you like to stay for breakfast as well?
I do not eat anything you supply.
Well, it's worth asking.
Correction. I do not eat anything you would be willing to supply.
I don't know.
Do any of you know what Dr. Men eat?
No idea, but I'm pretty sure there's not really anything that we wouldn't supply.
I don't know. What kind of a knowledge skill would that be?
That's an interesting question. That becomes secret knowledge of how the CAF Council is set up. Do any of you
That's
have?
Very secret knowledge.
Do you have any knowledge of that kind?
I don't know if I have any knowledge of that guy.
I suspect
That doesn't
we don't.
work on everything. Okay.
Right,
I assume-
Joe, I get a base +1 to any knowledge.
Does dungeoneering count for this?
Interesting question.
Well, it's like, would I know what to bring if I were to be in company of a doctor man?
Oh,
You know?
knowledge and
no,
ability.
actually.
Knowledge and ability?
Organizations is within the purview of knowledge and ability. Maybe. Give it a roll.
Difficulty 27,
Live a
no
little.
doubt. I'll roll it anyway for a laugh. That's a 6, so I sincerely doubt it. There we go. Did it for them.
I wouldn't eat anything you'd be willing to supply, so maybe
I wish
it's
to roll a
good
concern
stuff.
check.
Who are you? What are you concerned about?
Everything.
Okay, you are
Everything,
now concerned. You take the concern
including
condition.
whatever Mr. Doctor Man is doing.
105.
You don't know. You don't know if it's a Mr. Doctor Man. Actually, Doctor Man is not. Doctor Man is like a hyphenated word. It doesn't indicate anything.
I mean, I'm just willing to guess that if we're not willing
Creature
to
Dr.
supply
Friend, I'm extremely concerned about Creature Dr. Friend. I am very concerned
Okay.
about Creature Dr. Friend. There is nothing that Bombina wants to supply to Creature Dr. Friend simply because we met Erg Friend
Tank friend.
in the sewers already, and it's already been a day. Erg Thematic.
Well, that was a couple of
there
days
we go.
ago
I
now.
have opened my notes.
That was a couple of days ago, but it's been a week.
Oh,
shall we say.
it has been a long couple of days then. Which included not being paid, apparently.
It's not
That
yet.
comes later.
Our money!
Do you
Like any good,
often
like any good or bad job,
ask
like
for
any good or
money
maybe bad job, it comes.
for a job that you're supposed to do?
We've not even done a full week yet. Come on.
We weren't given specific
hungry.
instructions not to ask for money for any job that we do. I mean, we get a stipend,
Yeah.
and they do give us orders so that we can fix up our place. As you can see, it's in the middle of renovations based on those costs.
Yeah.
But we do still need, it's like asking for a bonus
Almost
for
on
doing a
demand,
fantastic
kind of.
job.
Midnight looks very thoughtful right now.
Yes.
All right, Dr. 105. Do you need
We
anything else
haven't
from us
had
apart from?
pastries in days.
Do you need anything more from us, or are you all right? Should we just go and investigate this cellar full of rats
After breakfast.
after breakfast?
You can mention to the guards that I sent you, and you will be allowed access to the basement.
Okay.
I think
Right.
that is all I have to say.
You've got guards
Thank
on the
you for your
rats. Okay.
assistance.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good
We
day.
have guards on the building,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and you have to go into the building to get in the place. Never mind. Okay.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Okay. And they walk away.
Poor doctor.
All right. Have we got any
Dr.
sausages?
105 has encountered the 17th squad, and I don't know, maybe they're reconsidering.
Is Kevin with us?
Is what?
Is Cabbage with us?
Kevin.
Cabbage is around.
Is cabbage a cabbage?
No, Cabbage is a little homeless. Well, not necessarily
Cabbage is
homeless.
a friend.
Cabbage is a very dirty little, possibly feminine voice, covered in rags. Don't really know what they look like. Can see their smile, and it's a very big smile.
Ah.
Cabbage looks like this.
Awesome.
Little
Okay, so this is
friend.
not a person I would be confused by seeing around this.
No, if you see a little wild-haired, strange little woman, that's just Cabbage. She lives here now.
I mean, it is weird that Cabbage is living in a barracks run by, one of the departments, but more likely you would find someone like Cabbage on the street.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
decided we're keeping her
Well, we found her in the street
with that. Yeah.
Cabbage is our
at the door.
assistant.
Assistant, that's a good word. Yeah, assistant.
Yes.
I've never helped anyone at any point in my life, and I'm not going to start now. But sure, keep thinking that.
Hi, Cabbage. Just talking about you, call you.
So-
Morning.
Is Midnight
Got a
like
new friend, have you?
Hi.
is Midnight like domestic cat size cat? Are they do they walk on 2 feet type cat, or like what are we talking here?
Two-legged walking cat, as they say.
Yes.
What height?
Okay.
Does that mean that catfolk are vaguely humanoid sized?
Yeah, they're about.
Yeah, I
the
didn't
size of-
actually ask
humans.
this.
and I didn't exactly volunteer that information, so here we all
Okay.
go. Now you know.
Yes. This
That's a
may
topic.
change
It's
because
probably
I have
rankling
What
Well,
color
it down,
is midnight?
but Midnight is a entirely black. Like all their fur is black, but their hair is white.
The void.
The void is not complete.
Oh, there's like one white ear.
Yes.
How tall are they?
I think they're fairly average sized. So like
As in like 5'6", 5'8",
Yeah.
something like that. Okay, you're
5'6".
twice my height.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, new Midnight. Is that your name? Do you want some
Yes.
breakfast?
Well, I might as well get used to it. I'll have some breakfast.
It's very important to eat. We're all very serious about eating. In
I'm
this
getting
squad here.
that impression.
We're very serious people.
You can't get a good day's work done if you're hungry.
Absolutely, Tim is.
Yeah, I know
absolutely-
that,
is true. You start
I
thinking
know they're
about eating the
bizarre.
rats.
I know they're bizarre, says Cabbage, but they do mean well.
Do we? Oh, thanks, Cabbage.
Well, they did think I was bizarre, so maybe I'll fit in just fine.
Ah,
Don't
Um,
ask me.
We don't think you're bizarre. You're a normal part of the city. I mean, I'm a 6 foot something tall
I mean,
hairy spider thing. Bugbears have 4 arms and have spider faces. And then we've got a fish person.
frog.
I'll have
froggy
Mm,
fishy.
frog. Eh. And we have another goblinoid, which has 4 arms and has a spider face, but much smaller than me,
Honestly,
that's
the average number of arms in this room is at least
or
like
at least shorter than me,
Me.
probably broader.
But I mean, goblins are a regular part of the city.
Yeah,
so-
actually,
Yeah. They are probably like maybe these goblinoids of various forms are probably like the third most populous demographic in this city.
Well,
Ish.
this was a goblinoid territory before Catherine showed up, right?
A little while before, yes. But again, the timing gets complicated because, of course, Catherine has been around for 1,000 years, and that doesn't quite gel with like
just
physical reality.
a little millennium ago,
Yeah, just a little millennium ago. By which I mean, Catherine, in terms of actual age, is interesting question.
Catherine was probably built yesterday.
There you go again.
Yeah,
An
yesterday,
interesting
1,000
question.
years
It's
ago,
probably not
something.
important.
Catherine was founded 1,000 years ago.
Look,
don't you
it's
know?
quite possible, given the way that everyone tends to dream the same dream around here, that we get our memories put into our heads every morning when we wake up.
Nah,
You really
that's
need
ridiculous.
some breakfast.
Or that
That-
we are
that is
building
ridiculous.
Catharon.
That could possibly be the case. We couldn't
Catharon was
possibly be
Yeah,
inside
that's-
us all
repeating
along.
the same day over and over again with the same dreams put in our heads, or like by some unknown eldritch being, ineffable. Like, nah.
Without some sort of recording device, all you have is the memories of yesterday to remember and know that yesterday existed. It quite possibly didn't.
That's
If you keep
mysterious.
calling me
Can I have
eldritch
another
and
song?
ineffable, I might do something eldritch and ineffable.
Can I roll a diplomacy check to
Wait.
get everyone to their breakfast?
Yes. Also,
I
Casey,
mean, you can try.
what did you say?
Yes.
Casey,
Yes.
did you say that I'm calling on the ineffable?
No, if people keep calling me eldritch and ineffable, I might do something eldritch and ineffable.
Oh,
That's just
Anyway.
encouraging me to do it more.
Anyway, so you have breakfast,
Nice.
which I'm going to say happens because I have control of the narrative.
Hooray.
I know, right? Isn't it fun? I wonder why more people don't become GMs.
Well, I do. Right, yes, delicious breakfast.
And-
Nom.
Breakfast happens, and you can discuss what you want to do. Say, do you want to go immediately to check out the basement? Do you want to? I think you are planning to meet with that random drug dealer for entirely sensible times.
Was that scheduled for like very late on a day or something like that?
Tomorrow, I
Tomorrow.
think.
Okay. Yeah.
I may be wrong, and I'm sure some
Yeah,
people.
we
like
did have a
this
drug
might
deal
go,
going on.
Yeah.
I
we
did.
did.
it's less of a
Twilight.
drug deal. We weren't planning on buying anything. We wanted to meet so that maybe we could become.
We were
drug
trying to
dealers
find out what
ourselves.
the source was, weren't we? We're trying to find
Mhm.
out how he's growing them or whatever.
Not him. He's part of a syndicate of some sort.
No,
We're trying
that's
to
right, yeah.
get involved
Who's
with the
supplying
syndicate. Yeah. So we can shut it down like the law-abiding citizens we are.
Bombina
Coats.
will actually show for Midnight her notes, and will be like her notes are all in pictograms. So she will act like, yes, everything makes all of the sense. You see, this terrifying zombie face here means that Archimete or Archimetic,
Tank friend.
and
no, you got it right the first time.
there's a whole club, and oh yeah, we had some people in the hoods who didn't like us, but then they did because Archimete is our friend, and also there's
professional
a drug
relationship
that's
with it.
called Midnight Oil, and we got some documents, but they're redacted, and also we threw a bomb. Yeah, that was also a thing, and
in
there
fairness,
was
that
a
was the
tower
Queen
that was
Headquarters
crumbling, and we were sad about it. Yes,
Oh yeah, we don't
those
know
are
what
my
happened.
notes.
And
We don't know what happened to the previous squad. We're still trying to find out. They seem to have learned something dodgy and disappeared.
Most likely, they ran away from whatever they were researching and found a place to retire safely away from all of this noise.
I'm sure that's what happened. That's probably not.
They went to a
Yes.
nice Catharon
They are
up
in
the
a
countryside.
nice farm.
Nice farm.
Yeah.
I see.
Basically, welcome to the horribly dangerous squad. We've no idea what we're doing. We've no idea what's happening, but we're making the best of it, you know.
It's better to be
I
happy about what
knew
you're
this
doing
was
than
a
to be worried about what's
demotion.
happening tomorrow.
Aye. Tomorrow's when we meet the
Also
drug
we
dealer, anyway.
Wait a minute. Are
If
you
you have
saying it's a
extra money,
demotion because you don't like us
Mr.
already?
Snacks is awesome.
No, it's just,
may I say?
well,
Sorry, what was that, Thump?
Also, we throw people because Fergus want to go places he cannot reach.
Yeah, that
that's
did
true,
happen.
yeah, I did get yeeted at a ceiling.
Yes.
yeeted at a ceiling.
Well, there was
Also
a lot
consider
more in
this.
the archway.
You could think of this as a demotion, or you could think of it as, hey, we don't have any oversight and thus get to make up our own rules as we go.
That's a good
Yes,
point,
yes,
Tim.
that was definitely why I was demoted too. So yeah,
Well, what did
Sure.
you do?
I was a mouser in the Department of Sustenance.
Aye.
And instead of mousing, you made friends with the mice?
Well, I did think about that, yes, but I didn't really get a chance to do anything.
Huh?
Hence, I'm here now.
I'm not sure if I did anything wrong in mine.
I did. I said.
Well, now you do have the chance.
Yes, we should maybe see about that infestation. I am quite curious what the rats are like here and how they differ.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we're not going to sort out the drug dealer or investigate anything else until
Hey.
tomorrow, do we?
If nothing
Are
else, if we can't make friends with these rats, we'll at least have some meat for the larder.
That's a good point.
Yes.
Right.
We could give the meat to Mr. Snacks.
We could.
Well,
we could be a
exactly.
supplier.
And we're gonna get some
No.
delicious
We sell the meat to Mr. Snacks, except Mr. Snacks catches all their own meats. So I don't think that Mr. Snacks would actually buy the meats from us.
He wants to be sure of his supply chain, and I can respect
Yes.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will know.
All right, let's
Look,
go.
we don't
Do
know
I
until
have
we
to say
try.
something more?
If not, Tim, you're the cook.
Aye. We'll need
You know what's
ketchup.
funny? You know what's funny about that? I'm not sure I have any skills related to cooking.
It's all right. You've got more than me.
Untrained profession skill, you say?
Twice as many arms is twice as much.
I mean-
cooking, right?
I have a profession that I haven't put anything into yet because I haven't leveled and don't remember what my profession was.
If you show mine is scald.
You wanted to go look at a basement? Or did you have
Yes.
another idea
Aye,
that you were
let's
about
go
to
find some rats. in the
suddenly
basement.
drop on
I
me?
guess.
We're gonna go to the basement. We're gonna stop and say hi to the apothecary and do the appropriate window shopping to make them feel wanted and useful.
Good
We're
morning,
outside.
apothecary machine. How you doing?
Yeah.
The apothecary machine has absolutely no reaction to anything you're saying.
It does. This is our
It-
friend apothecary machine.
it's
It's a
in the
bit quiet,
alleyway.
but it's really helpful.
Do I need to roll a diplomacy check to like go along with this, or can I just do that?
It looks like a completely inanimate machine.
It's a vending machine.
It's a bit.
We are just genuinely
like a
just
ven-
being friendly and addressing a vending machine.
It's
a
our
completely
friend.
inanimate vending machine. Like
Right. I
It-
guess I mean,
Certainly.
Yeah.
Midnight is gonna go along with it because like they're already in this deep. They may as well.
Go ask Sarah. Go get Sarah.
Ellis.
Sorry.
But yeah, the machine is completely implacable and will not say anything to you, as it has not said anything yet.
it
I'm
has
gonna-
never, in fact, ever said anything to us.
I'm gonna put a daisy.
It has not-
I'm gonna put a daisy in one of the slots that don't get used, kind of like putting it in their hair as I pass. So it's got a little.
You
little
can't
stop.
open it unless you can't open it unless you put money in. But
No, not
you
in.
No,
can
just
only
like
put-
in like a vent or something,
Yeah,
okay.
like a little crack.
or on the top, or like.
Yeah.
The machine makes no move.
In the
Nice.
coin slot.
You certainly look crazier than you are, maybe.
No, we look exactly as crazy as we are.
Well, again, if the relative animateness of the machine had been revealed, then Midnight wouldn't think this is quite so weird. But for the time being, it seems fine.
I love how apparently Erlis was the only sane person.
I mean that.
In
That
all
might
of
be
it.
why.
She was trying to put,
That might be why they were called away.
they were trying to get discount rats like
Yeah.
every time. Like they were exactly as bonkers as the rest of us.
Going along with
I mean,
your group is, I believe, a sign of saneness.
That
That's
seems-
exactly what a sane person would say. Well done.
Yes.
That sounds like sane talk to me,
Mhm.
Hmm.
etc.
Sanity is
Anyway,
overrated.
so it doesn't take you that long to travel up. It's quite close to the Catharite Citadel, and it's a hospital, or an infirmary, actually, run by the doctor men to do whatever
so they're
it
just
is that
full of
doctor men
loads
do.
of doctor men sort of sloping around in weird beaked masks attending to patients and that kind of thing. That's really creepy.
Yeah,
I mean,
Okay.
is it?
doctor men are pretty creepy. They claim to be able to smell plague, for instance.
Cool.
And they are
They're friends.
their job in Catharon is to go around and sniff out corruptions of the mind, soul, spirit, or morals.
And then they eat the humors, correct?
You don't know. Does that make you feel
Speculation.
better?
Humor's human.
Yes, it
You
does.
know.
It's unclear exactly what the doctor men are, says the box text. They seem like they either have too many joints or too few. They claim to be able to smell plague. Their gait doesn't fully resemble any of the common folk of Catharon. Some claim that they are homunculi, created by the Cath Council's alchemists and poured into their suits to form their shape. Others claim that they're some sort of monster from the rumoured Undercity, Vlego Undermire. Either
Every
way, they're
time
here.
you say things like this, I imagine that video of the plague doctor guy like strolling like this down there. Ah,
I'm gonna.
They look like they
Did-
fit perfectly in this town, though.
yep.
Are people allowed to just walk into the infirmary?
I assume we have to say
we-
Doctor 105 referred us.
Yes. I'm gonna write that down.
Okay.
Dr. 105? Yeah, I wrote it down
Yes.
too.
Yeah, good, because I didn't write it down, and I definitely didn't make that up. So it's good that someone remembers things, even if I don't.
Don't know why I remember it.
I would say that maybe Dr. Man 105 looks like this.
Cool.
I have no idea. Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh,
I'm just seeing how that shows up on the overlay.
Do we, like, when we mention this, do
Such
they
a
know what we're
brand.
talking about? Is this, like, a big enough issue that people know to, like, not go into the basement?
Ah, yes, Dr. Man 105. Yes, you said you've been sent to deal with the things in the basement.
Yes.
Excellent. The basement is this way and down the spiral stairs. We apologize. It was built by the Department of Stones.
So it's a stone staircase?
Yeah, it's a stone staircase in a stone building.
Why is that a problem?
What do you know about the Department of Stones?
That is a good question. I assume they built the granary that I worked in, but
Another interesting question. What do you get taking 10? By which I mean, what would happen if you rolled a 10 on your knowledge local?
I have, wait, did my knowledge local not print out on my sheet? That's evil.
That does seem rude of it.
That is
Okay.
very rude. I guess they construct things out of stone. That seems a very basic assumption.
Yeah, they construct things out of stone. What could possibly be wrong with that? Anyway,
Well, that is kind of
how
my
could that go
question.
wrong?
Is
Yeah.
there anything wrong with that? Like,
I'm thinking of, functional Stonehenges, except far more complicated and physically impossible.
Oh, well, clearly you You'll get behind me. Anyway,
Probably.
it's just through this door here, and they unlock and unbar a door, which again shows a narrow spiral staircase.
Cool. They don't lock it behind us, right?
They close it behind you,
Okay.
and they say, and if you ask them not to lock it, they will say that they won't, but they do try to stop things getting up into the rest of the building. 'Cause it's
Actually, it
unfriendly.
might be.
We can. How about
We could just
we
knock
make
on it so when we come
sure-
back out again. It's fine.
we can make sure that nothing comes back up.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with them locking it behind us. If they don't unlock it when we come back up, we'll just break it down.
Nice, fair play.
True.
That's correct.
I say we, but
Do not
probably
break our
Thump.
nice door.
You and Thump. Because I'll just crack my head on that door, frankly.
You've got more strength than I do, I'm pretty sure.
Do I?
I don't know. My strength is 14. Never mind, I guess I am reasonable.
No, and like
Tim is-
Fergus just shows his tiny muscles and his strength
Tim
is
is
11.
just
Like
a nerd.
I'm not a big lad, you know.
What do we see when we get to the bottom of the stairs?
You see a room. I know, right? Hold
Does
on.
everyone
I
have
am
night
probably
vision?
going to-
Nope.
Oh yes, it's a dark room. too.
I'll hold your hand so that you don't fall and tumble down the stairs.
I feel like we should have brought a torch. I've done this again.
You have a torch. I'm sure you do.
We'll be fine.
I do own
Yeah.
torches, yeah.
I mean, by we, I mean, I think I can actually cast something.
I'm guessing.
And
I'm,
actually
what
be
you
Oh,
like.
actually, so can I. I've got dancing lights.
oh, look
God,
at that.
you've got classes and abilities.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Heavens.
I'm guessing here, but Midnight probably has night vision, don't they?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
low light vision.
Oh, low light. Okay.
Actually be competent.
What does it?
No, Midnight is a cat. That's why.
Oh, there it is.
It's only duration 1 minute though, so there's probably not much point me doing dancing lights. Is it a cantrip?
Yes, it is a
Dancing lights
cantrip.
as a cantrip can be refreshed infinitely, so it's probably worth keeping those around. They're as bright as torches,
Yeah, fair play. Okay.
and not being able to see what you're fighting might be a disadvantage.
Hmm.
But
Okay, yeah.
let me tell you what to do. Walk around in the dark.
Like a goth. No. All right. Yeah. Fergus just kind of clicks his fingers, and four little dancing lights start flying around his head.
I'm also going to doodle you a map. I will make it less accurate if one of you doesn't say, I'm going to draw a map. Maybe I should have used a crayon. Make it look more accurate. Hold on,
Well,
I'm
is
going to
this-
use a crayon and make it look more accurate.
Is this like how big of a basement is it? Would we need a map? Like,
We don't know yet. We're down here.
I'm going
yeah,
to
I guess
draw
in
what
that
you're
case,
seeing.
I will draw a map. I
Well,
have
we can
dungeoneering
do-
skills. That does seem like a.
That sounds entirely reasonable. Unless you're going to try and work something complicated out, you do not need to roll.
No, I'm just gonna like make a quick sketch, and I'll make sure we know where the exit is and we can find it again.
Wouldn't it be something if we got lost in here and then found our way back up to our barracks?
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
We're a fair distance away, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
It's a reasonable distance. You are a couple of blocks. You'd have to walk quite a long time before you reach somewhere else. Here we go. Here is a map. I did it in beautiful, beautiful crayon. And actually, what I have
It
noticed is I
it
did
is
it
a
in
room.
beautiful, beautiful crayon. A kind of a poor place in the thing. So let's move that down a bit. Okay. There we go.
So what do you
Look at that
think? Should
map.
we?
Isn't it just not
It's a
honest?
beautiful, beautiful map.
The room is dank and
So neat.
smelly, and you think you might smell like animal in the distance.
What do you think,
Clearly
everyone?
doesn't
Should
get a
we
lot of
just
fresh air.
stand here and call the rats to us and just,
I
try
could play the
to
Forever?
pipes if you want. That might do it.
try? You could try the pipes. Yeah, might hypnotize them.
If that doesn't work, we might have to actually just look for them, though. But I'll give it a shot. So,
Yeah.
like, Fergus produces a small set of bagpipes from.
I mean, if that doesn't
Go.
the
if
halfling
that
size of
doesn't
the
work,
bagpipes.
we might hypnotize the children in the village and
I'm no stealing children. That never goes well. I'm pretty sure. Perform pipes.
it
Yes.
went for the
Okay.
Pied Piper.
Perform pipes. I have a This I haven't. This is purely for the lols. I'm going to play the pipes, and I have +7 bonus to do it because it's
You go ahead.
with the intention of at least trying to make some rats pay attention.
As you can see, Z, we are not a stealthy or stealth-related party.
Oh,
Looking
don't
for
worry
rats.
about it.
Right, okay. I've just rolled 11 with the plus a bonus of 7. I rolled an 18 to attempt to make a noise and make any rats pay attention. Like,
You think that anything within this enclosed space with hard walls, where the sound echoes for quite a while, be aware that there's something new and exciting here. And maybe it's chewy, maybe it's edible. So you don't hear anything in response once the echoing dies down, but you know, maybe something's going to come try and take a piece of you. I would say each of these squares also is, I want to
They're
say
5
like
foot.
10 foot on a side.
Okay.
Not quite. How long is 5 foot? Like how
The
big is it?
squares are quite
Um,
hard to see.
so the squares are
Okay.
twice a 5-foot step then.
Does anyone have cheese in their trail rations?
I don't know.
Maybe a wheel
You
of
can
cheese in their
probably
pocket.
store some cheese if you want.
I think
You are milling around in the room.
Midnight may just
And it's
like go and probably go for what for us is up and just go and look around.
Can
Okay.
you like smell for cat with your cat smell words like
I guess I can. Would that count as a perception check? K2?
That is a perception check. Perception
Aye.
smell.
I can do that. I assume that's a d20 plus my modifier.
That is absolutely correct.
That is a 14.
It smells like rat in here. And anything else?
Something else as well.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Okay. I'm basically gonna like turn back and go, yep, rats.
can you go towards the stronger smell of rats or
Is my check good enough for that?
Hold on a second. I'm
Okay.
giving you the next room that you find. Do. Yes, not only do I draw a map, I draw it twice. This is what we call a sensible decision.
Nobody's
Ah.
sensible here.
the map so good you do it twice.
Yeah.
You
If
come across
nothing
another room. It's
Looks
not
out of the
particularly
ordinary
straight.
here, then I'm just gonna move on.
Mhm.
I will, out of like a slight lack of caution, not move like out of eyesight of the rest of the party if they're all staying in the same room. So I'm probably gonna go like to the next room up again, so I still have line of sight.
Right. Okay, it's pretty dank. There's like odd, like fungus maybe coming out of some of the cracks in the stones, but apart from that, okay, I'm gonna have to draw another "you are here" cross. There you go. Which way did you say you were going?
Up.
Straight line. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I love that presumably the rest of the party is just standing there.
I
Well,
assume
you're scouting
no
for
one
us,
said
essentially.
anything. No one said anything about following.
I'm gonna follow along,
Well,
looking around.
I
Okay.
think yes. And some will take the right way, the way that
This way.
what was yes.
Oh, you're splitting the party.
To be fair,
It's
you'd already split the party.
Yes.
In terms of following behind Midnight, I'm gonna stop in each room along the way that they pass through and look around more in the room itself versus. So I'm giving them distance, but I'm not just walking in. I'm searching.
Okay, I'm gonna come up with another color of your hair marker. So thump this time.
I will
Thump
write
went this way.
I will write it down.
Okay. Cool. So thump went this way, and thump finds. Sorry, I have a bigger, neater map, but in order
Bombina
to
is
display
just
things like fog of war.
waiting for a scream.
yeah. So is Vegas. Vegas is kind of waiting at the down point.
You have split the party 3 ways. This is no doubt going to cause all sorts of interesting problems.
Hopefully, we've still got line of sight for them.
I like the idea that over the last 2 days, this is exactly the plan of action that we created when we were thinking about how we would deal with some sort of basement situation.
Mhm.
You don't have line of sight to Tim and Midnight anymore.
Oh,
You
did
do
Tim
have
and
line
Midnight
of
go
sight
up
with
ahead?
Thump. Yeah.
We're at the
Tim and
blue
Midnight are the blue.
cross.
I can see that the stream viewers say cannot see, so I'm actually going to go into this, and I'm going to zoom out very slightly, and then maybe move that down a little. And also, I normally keep that this on, I think, too. There we go. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Anyway, so Thump went this way. I'm going to do this not quite in turn order or anything, but like in, people can do one thing at a time. So, Tim and Midnight, which way do you want to go? There's a cleft in the road, so to speak.
I think up again.
Okay. These tunnels are all these tunnels, they're not tunnels, they're walkways, they're all corridors. They're all fairly nondescript, but still. Okay, you head directly up. Ah, yes. There is an alcove to the side. Give me a sec, I need to count squares. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's here. I know, right? Isn't this fun? It's like the game is loading around you.
Brilliant.
I love it.
In
It's
case
great.
there is a alcove with a little statue in, or
Genuinely
some sort of,
super cool.
Mhm.
and then this opens out into a larger chamber, which looks a bit like this. Are you doing something like making marks on the walls so you know where you are, maybe? I'm not going to tell you what is and isn't a good idea, but that might be one.
Yeah, because they did say it was a big basement, right? It's not something you can keep in your head.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a piece of paper or something,
Yeah.
or whatever it is you're writing on.
I'll mark it down, essentially.
I'm going to draw chalk arrows on the floor tiles for which direction we've gone.
Okay, let's just move that down a bit. I'm trying to show people what this looks like on various different things and hopefully keeping track of stuff. Okay. You walk up to, presumably here, there is a statue set into the wall. It seems to be a roughly humanoid figure, but like a very indistinct one. it doesn't have like a face or anything. It's all very smooth.
I'm going to examine it closer to see if there's anything special about it or if it's just a statue.
It seems to be just a statue. It's a humanoid figure with no real distinguishing features that is clutching its head and is just standing. It doesn't seem to be doing anything interesting.
With knowledge local, do I recognize this figure?
Knowledge local. What do you get taking 10 on knowledge local? By which I mean, what would you get if you rolled a 10 and added your knowledge local bonus?
So it's not on my sheet, so I don't know how I'm gonna find that out.
I think yours. Okay, I think you have 1 rank. You have a +3 bonus, and your intelligence modifier is -1, from what I recall. So that's
my int is plus 2.
That's a +3. Oh, your intelligence is +2, in which case I'm lying through my teeth.
Yes,
In which case that's 3 + 1 + 2, which is a number 7, 6, 6. It's 6, isn't it?
So it'll be a 16.
With a 16, this looks like the base form was a human.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to this larger area, I assume, unless you're sticking around to look at the statue.
No, I think like if nothing is out of the ordinary.
It looks kind of weird, but like why would you put a statue like this in a basement? But it's not supernatural.
Yeah.
It's just odd.
It's a rat crow. A scare
Could be a
rat?
rat crow. Scare rat.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is a hospital. It could simply be like the saint of I don't know, medicine, something like that.
Oh, we also didn't try to move it.
Do hospitals have the same sort of like connotations with like religion, where like it would be like a cloister that is also a hospital, or is that not the case in this setting?
Don't know.
The hospitals maintained by the doctor men are not religious.
Okay, so this is
Certainly,
weird.
religious people can come here, and that's fine. They won't certainly they wouldn't turn down healing magic or various other things like that, but they are not.
Yeah.
This is not a religious organization. This is a council organization,
Okay.
which is like religion but better.
Yes.
Public health.
Yeah.
In that case, if it is weird, can we investigate it somehow? I'm not sure what kind of check you would roll for that.
Do you have a skill for comparative analysis of sculpture?
No.
Okay.
I did not
That's
take
quite
a
a
knowledge.
piece, so
You've tried your local knowledge
Religion?
on it. You could try knowledge religion. You could try
I do
many
not-
things
I
Nature?
don't
If you have a skill
knowledge religion.
that you think might be.
Knowledge
Engineering.
arcana? Ooh, engineering works.
Engineering
be?
could be a thing.
Okay, I'll do knowledge
You could
engineering.
this is a built structure, so possibly.
16.
With a 16 knowledge engineering, this is a pretty well-made sculpture, and it is not the same style. It doesn't quite fit the style of this place. It was put in later, after it was built. It's not made of the same stuff, so your immediate thought would be something like this was not made at the same time.
Fair enough. Probably just stored here because someone had it in their office and then they got kicked out and then no one wanted to put it anywhere, so they just dropped it down here and forgot about it.
For the sake of balance, we can skip back briefly and talk to Thumb. Thumb, do you want to continue going down a dark corridor, which, to be fair, you can see perfectly well in?
Yes. And
Okay.
use my. Can I use my what is it? Skill in stealth, if possible, to try and sneak around.
Yeah, you can roll stealth. Just roll a d20 and add your stealth bonus. It's dark,
Yes.
so if something doesn't have something like dark vision, then it might well find it difficult to see you.
28.
That seems high, but okay. Whatever's looking for you might not be able to see you. You travel down and end up in a large room, which let's say is got a number of short, like stone blocks sticking out of the floor for no obvious purpose, like little plinths. They're maybe like a foot tall. I'm gonna have to keep zooming out. Hold on. I just keep zooming out. Everything keeps getting harder to see. And yeah, I will move your marker actually.
Yes.
You are now in a room full of blocks.
Can Thumb try to move some of the blocks to see if something is hidden, or other ways try to use perception to see if there are some kind of rat or something hidden
Okay. You can roll
in the room.
perception to have a look around for hidden things.
Alright, I cannot. 3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. You're in some manner of room, in some manner of underground location.
No.
And everything is exactly as it seems. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Okay. You proceed through another door at the end of here. Again, this is, the map is popping in around you, I guess. Hold on. You travel, yep. You enter you travel a distance. 1, 2. Sorry, I have to count blocks sometimes and go, how far is this? You enter a room that looks like this. Hold on a sec. I have no idea if any of this is visible for people. And it has exits.
It is.
On this side, this side. Good to hear. Good to hear everything's visible. Yep, you enter a room like this. Roll me perception again, Thumb, actually.
Oh. 19.
Okay, you can hear nearby, it sounds like Midnight and Tim. It sounds like they're talking about a statue. It's coming from, for you, because you've just come from the top, it's coming from your left. So down here.
That's not ominous at all.
Yes.
Come play with us, Thumb, forever and ever. Wait. No, it sounds like Tim and Midnight are talking about statues or something. Weird.
I think at this
Tim
point,
and
Ferg,
Midnight, by the way.
can I yell something?
Yeah?
Hmm.
But
Have you found
Yeah, whatever.
anything?
it's a fair distance, but it's you think you might be able to hear Fergus yelling in the distance. Anything. It's not that. It's not that kind of echoey place. It's just very. It's kind of
Is
damp.
it? Can we hear that? I think if I hear Fergus yelling, Midnight is just gonna turn around and walk back to Fergus.
Okay.
That's good because
Oh, you hear the sound of footsteps receding. Rejoined party.
For my own part, do Thump know it's from his own party, or does he just hear footsteps?
It sounds like Tim and well, you don't know people by their footsteps necessarily, but you heard Tim's voice and you heard Midnight's voice from down that corridor.
which corridor? Like
You
the
have no reason to believe that rats can mimic people's voices. None at all.
But don't worry about it.
I haven't told you to not worry about it
I
yet.
didn't.
I said nothing about anything. Do whatever you want.
So, did you find anything?
It's just slightly weird basement so far,
Right.
and a statue that I don't really know what it's doing there. But Tim looked at it.
Thump's gone off down that corridor, and
It's a style that doesn't necessarily fit the style of the architecture of this place, but that's not out of the ordinary for a working place, as far as I know.
Is Thump the kind of person we can leave alone?
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure. Probably shouldn't. Where did Thump go?
down that corridor.
Oh, the corridor which didn't have the sound. Okay.
Why didn't
You head down a corridor.
why didn't you all go along with Thump?
That's a good question.
Because I
Firstly,
have a great axe and chainmail.
But-
What part of me sounds like should be scouting? Excuse you.
I mean, why is everyone assuming that we are going to fight things in this basement?
not assuming, we're just being prepared.
All
Also,
right.
scouts need their backup to be very
not
close
stupid.
behind.
I don't know. Look, you just wandered off.
Yeah.
And you just wandered off. And I don't know which one of you we should have
No,
followed.
wait.
So we
Well,
stayed here.
let's go find Thump.
It was
May
one of those
I
moments of like, hey, you're going, hey,
It was good that two of us wanted to survive, okay? Just because
it's not survival,
you
just
went
sort of idea which one
when
fit.
going, it doesn't mean that we. Okay.
And the party breaks down. The party breaks down forever.
We never talk to each other ever
Fergus-
again.
Let's go find some.
Can like
May
I think
I,
at
Good
least
heavens.
Midnight will make sure everyone is following this time and like go down the corridor into the room and then like try to hear where Thump is, because they don't have any information about where they went from there.
So you travel down this way,
Yes.
yeah, into the room with a bunch of blocks, and then keep going.
Yes.
Sorry, Briggs. I will get to you in a sec.
no problem.
Okay, you travel down into this room, all of you, except Thump, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Midnight and Tim roll perception. Thump, You were going to say something?
It was just did they actually hear from leaving because of his stealth check? Or
You didn't say you were stealthing until later, but I don't know.
oh,
That would then be,
makes
did
sense.
Thump let you?
Yes,
Did Thump let them know you left?
no
Or something?
problem.
Actually, which
My bad.
of these is the blue X? I'm going to delete it because
Yes,
rest
that
of you
was me.
together. You have ungathered the party. Wait, no.
I
ungathered the
rolled
party.
a 16.
This room looks familiar.
I rolled 25.
This room is so. I'm going to draw on the map again. And let's see which bits of it you can see.
Oh, I can
This
tell
room
where.
looks the
Yeah.
same as this room.
And if we
Exactly
go,
the same?
Oh yes, exactly the same.
I'm
This
gonna
is
go.
profoundly strange.
I'm gonna go to the right there, just a little bit, and see if there's a statue in an alcove right there, 2 blocks in.
Yeah, there is. It's the same statue.
No differences on the statue at all.
Midnight, like their fur is kind of standing on end at the moment, and they're gonna steal Tim's chalk and draw like a giant X on the floor.
Yeah, you start running into your own chalk markings if you were marking it up to where the statue was.
So
What?
I do have. There are chalk markings on the floor right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody freeze. This is not a normal basement.
All right. How's it not?
I said it was made by the Department of Stone.
We don't.
What not normal?
I love
Bombina will
that
scream
I
out for
don't know
some.
what that means.
Okay,
None of us
wait.
do.
Explain to me what's going on. Why do you look so shut up? Like, what's?
This room is exactly the same as the room that Tim and I just came from.
Ah, Department of Bloody Stones. Why are you like this?
Chalk marks included. Also, out of character, I need an update on what the Department of Stone does, because I am very confused.
I have no idea either. I
They
just
do
know that.
buildings. They do buildings. Sometimes they do buildings.
Welcome
properly,
to this campaign.
Apparently.
How do
Okay,
they manage this?
Yeah, Z. All of the departments do really strange things.
Whenever
think
anything weird happens, I just blame the department in question.
The Department of
All right.
Waterways has never done anything wrong.
No, absolutely. The department, they're stainless, spotless. They're no mad person ever took it over, or ran away into the sewers cackling to themselves. That is not. It never happened to the Department of Waterways.
I, as the player and the character, would want to find Thump
That's
right now.
Exactly.
But I think, thinking about this, it would be hilarious if Thump now actually moved further away from us.
I am thinking the same.
It's your. I'm doing this in like exploration turns or something. Not quite as long as real turns, but I'm going to just flick back and forth between. Thump,
Yes.
you may have heard the other members of the party yelling about something. It might not be. It might be important, but you heard other voices from weird places. So, who knows? Do you want to continue going, or
Yes,
excellent?
I
You
think
are
it
at a junction.
yes, I just need to pick a number. Junction.
Ah, you are choosing by random. This is good.
Yes,
Hey.
it's the down one.
Okay, you head downwards, by which I mean a direction on this map, although directions have very little meaning here, apparently.
Yup.
Well, you know, you travel like this for a short bit. I'm trying to count out blocks on this silly map, and then you hit a T-junction. You still haven't seen any rats, or apart from the smell, there's not much sign of them. You hit a T-junction.
I'll go right.
Okay, so right, is it my right or your right?
Right as the
Okay, right on the map.
map goes. Yes.
Okay. You head right. Burp, burp. You travel 1 block, you hit another T-junction, but from a different angle.
Hmm.
Although actually, because you've got like 60-foot dark vision, you can see to the end of the upper one of these. You can see it goes to like a room like this, or like just at the end of a corridor like this, and a statue, a very large statue actually, of a person holding a chisel.
Oh no.
I think I will start drawing a map.
I am a hacking concern right now.
Because I think I can
Yeah, it's a
see
large.
what's going on.
You can. It's intricately detailed, and you can actually see just how upset they look. It's just it looks like a really upset person holding a chisel. Do you want to keep going, Thump? Or actually, I'm going to give the rest of the party time to
Yes.
think and worry about things, and maybe try and track you or something.
Am
I
I
Midnight
still
is
in
just like
stealth?
still with their fur like all on end, like
You're apparently also in this. You're apparently also in this room.
Midnight. So when you came in this room before, which direction did you come in from?
from do you mean the cardinal directions? Or
So, right. Okay. So, if I were to leave room now and find your old marks, where would I need to go? Which way would I need to go?
down
marks are
the
here.
hole with the statue?
Should we go down the hall with the statue and see if we find ourselves back at the beginning? Or are we
Perhaps that
following
is a
Thump?
good idea.
Or are we more concerned about not letting Thump get too far ahead?
Well, we don't know which way they went.
I
do
am
we?
incredibly concerned about Thump.
Right, let's follow Thump then.
Wait,
How are we going to follow
may
Thump?
I?
Thump! I'll just yell.
What's that, Rick?
I just had an idea because I know Thump has a rope in his kit, so there are a nicely tangled rope that he has placed somewhere where they started that the crew can follow.
So the rope in an adventurer's kit will be 50 foot long, and each of these squares is 10 foot. So by the rope, if you start at the beginning, you would have got to 5, 10, 20, 30. You would have got to about here.
All right, then
and run out of rope.
Not sure.
You probably have chalk in your kit if you are thinking of making marks.
I mean, it can just not be attached to anything.
Oh yeah, you could just be trailing a rope after you. That would be also quite amusing.
Then we would actually be able to.
It might not help with being stealthy though, so maybe you can pick up the rope and take it with you.
I'll try to be as stealthy as possible going around.
You've rolled a 19, so you're being fairly stealthy. I'm going to hold on to that roll for the time being. You could theoretically roll every blah-de-blah amount of time. But yes, currently you have reached this junction. Actually, the path continues like this, and then there's actually a down here, I think. Hold on. Yep, no, it's not. It's there. I'm ruining my own map. So the rest of the party, you can of course do whatever you want in this fun and intricate jewel box of my own creation.
I would still like to yell
look-
and see if Thump can hear us.
Bombina wants to try.
Yeah, Thump, you can hear Fergus yelling. You are not far enough away for the. Again, there's the way perception works is that the difficulty of it increases with distance. And what would happen is you start with a difficulty of 0 for a yell, or like I think the difficulty for yelling is like -5 to hear it, and then it starts going down with distance, so it gets harder and harder to hear over a longer period of over a longer distance. But this is underground. This is all enclosed, and Thump, you can hear Fergus yelling.
Where have you gone? Too damn stealthy.
Down. Yes. The question is, will it break Thump's stealth if he yelled back at Fergus?
It rather would, but you can then try stealthing again if you're trying to avoid the attention of anything in this place.
Except just because he has so good a stealth, then he'll just think they have both Bombadina and what was it, Tim, so they will be alright, and they'll just head, I think, down again the stairs. Yeah, the corridors.
You want to head. You want
Just
to head
fucking up the
further
corridors,
down on
okay.
the map?
Yes.
You know, none of you have seen Tim fight, but I got to tell you, no one should have any bias towards Tim being able to hold their own in a fight. Like Tim is not a fighter, not remotely. Tim is a lover of things.
But he
I was about to say.
is a goblinoid.
Fergus like swears a blue streak. He's like, you Thump, you absolute. Where have you gone? Ah.
Midnight doesn't say anything, but they look like they agree with Fergus.
Don't just nip off
May I
creepy dungeons like a cellar like that. Hey, my gosh.
may I say something just to kind of ease the ones? If there was yelled help or something,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
signal
absolutely.
they were in trouble, I hope he will be smart enough to use the corridors and not just parts right through where he heard the sound coming from. Like
You would probably be able to retrace your steps without too much trouble. It's maybe a little bit difficult. It'd be like a perception check to work out the direction of a shout in this. Again, it seems to be a bit of a maze, honestly. So it might be difficult to work out which direction a sound is coming from. So that'll be a perception check, but you could certainly trace your steps back to the beginning. It's like I went left and then right and then left and then whatever. But anyway, you head down. You head down into a room. Doesn't seem to be any, again, most of these corridors are quite bare. There's occasional debris. There's like occasional bits where stuff's fallen off a wall or something. But yeah, actually this continues down for another block. I can keep moving the map around because I've somehow made this an incredibly long map. So I have to keep zooming out so you can see it all. And then, yeah, there's a left.
I have a problem because I think I, as a player, am smart enough to yell help and see if Thump like comes along, but I don't think my character is.
That's the way it is, really. Then
Roll and add your wisdom modifier, and I say DC difficulty 10, maybe, to think of this.
Okay. Oh god, no, that's a 6 minus 1 is 5.
You are merely concerned.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So we've
What
got
do
back
we do?
to the rest of the party. Are the rest of the party gonna do anything in particular?
I think I'm going to have a confidence. Like, so what do we do then? Just can anyone sniff which way he went, or
The
Well,
best
they
thing
don't
that
want-
we can do while we are waiting for Thump to come back,
aye?
or either call him back by saying, making it seem like we're in trouble, best thing we could do is to map out this area that we're pretty sure we understand. So if one of us, for instance, stands here, or two of us stands here,
Bombina
the others,
actually wants to track Thump.
well,
That is a
then
survival check. You can roll it untrained. Survival is a wisdom-based skill. So it'd be rolling and adding your wisdom modifier.
Yes, my wisdom modifier is actually really good for what I'm playing a wise character. Who the heck let me play a wise character?
You wrote
It's a 14 plus 4 on
I
AC.
did,
it.
I guess.
Pretty sure it's the GM. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I let you. I may yet regret it. Let me
Well,
see.
disappoint yourself.
Tracking. This is hard ground, you would say. So, you are tracking a medium-sized creature. The visibility is, you've got lights and stuff. No, there's no one leaves any footprints in here, and Thump apparently leaves barely a scuff.
Stupid good stealth roll.
We cut
If
back
we-
to Thump. You're still wandering around briefly in the dark, although you can see perfectly well, or at least reasonably well, even in complete darkness. I would say that dark vision eventually runs into diminishing returns at certain levels of darkness. But anyway, you're in a corridor. There are directions you could possibly go. Actually, could you roll me perception again?
who? Oh, Thump.
Thump. Sorry, we're with Thump at the moment. So again, I'm giving equal time to the two important halves of the party, Thump and everyone else.
And
I'm
everyone
not, I'm
else,
not
yeah.
complaining, just double checking.
That's great.
20 with my modifier.
Okay, fine. You can actually hear up ahead of you. You can hear the voices of everyone else getting a bit closer.
Like a map down or left on the map?
It's mapped down.
Dying to see where he comes out.
Exactly.
I'm thinking
think-
he's going to come out at the corridor that turns to the left from where we are. But,
Yeah, the long one,
If
or the
that-
one with the curves.
that's the one I'm
we
thinking.
still haven't seen any rats.
The rats are
You have
probably
not
lost.
yet seen any rats.
I'm
Maybe they
constructing
are,
my
huh?
own map in paint right now, like gradually extending the waiting for them to overlap.
So actually, Thump, you can hear it from like here,
Horrible.
where I put the star, coming from this corridor.
I
Probably.
think
You head down and.
some will go down
Right.
that way.
Okay, there's a statue at the side of this corridor. How mysterious. Let me see, which side of the corridor is the statue on?
I keep having
Right,
to
then,
expand my
corridor
paint
first.
window to add more corridor.
There's a statue of an indistinct humanish figure on this side of the corridor.
Oh, it's left aligned, so you're
And-
about to go into another circular chamber, I think, and probably find us.
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah. Thump's just come in from another door, like behind us, probably give us a massive shock because he's doing really good stealth.
Yes.
Thump appears out of nowhere from a direction you didn't really expect.
Oh my hearing! What the? Give me.
I think midnight is
Bombina
definitely
gives
spooked,
What
Thump
the
a hug.
flying?
but at the same time, it's genuinely like deflating. Like, oh, thank God.
Well, I guess we found him.
You have reached a place in a whatever place. You are here. And you're also here. And you're also here.
Wait,
You can't see anymore because you've gone
now
off the
how
end
do
of
we
the map
get
again.
back?
We go back.
I
We go
mean,
back.
the same way we came.
And you can go
Yeah.
out any of the doors and eventually get back, surely.
Let's just
But
make sure
may
we
I?
can get back.
Yeah, let's go up.
Oh, sorry, Thumb.
Yes.
Actually,
Right. Out of
Yeah,
character.
Thumb's just.
What's the cock? What's the mark from Tim and from there?
Oh yeah,
From where I
there's
came
marks.
from.
Yeah, there's marks here on the floor. And here, which appears to be the same place.
I
Uh,
think that this might work slightly differently than what I was thinking previously. We have an opportunity.
Do you now?
We do, but I'm
I'm
genuinely
going to
worried
be
if
so
we
annoyed when I
go.
start drawing this map on top of itself.
I'm genuinely worried
That'll
if
be
we
fun.
go back up through that door opposite that curvy corridor over there, that we won't necessarily get back to the room with all the
No, I think we will. I think if
pillars in.
me, names, Midnight
Midnight?
and Bombina head back to where the entrance is, going that way, we will get there. However, if Thump goes and tries to follow us, they will end up going into a different place at some point down the corridor.
How do we test that? Safety.
By
Guess we-
all of us going back, Thump also going back and seeing if Thump is able to follow along with us. If
So we need to
not,
go.
Do it.
then we can, if we don't, we can backtrack back to this room and then have Thump go back the route that they took to get to the room they are currently in.
So
Alright.
you're currently in the room of the red X, and I have reconvened the party because you're all in the same place at the moment.
Fair
So
enough.
which way do you want to head based on where the red X is?
North. I
Yeah.
think.
North.
Down. Okay, you head up. You
North?
don't know if that's north.
Through the room with
The block room.
blocks,
Mhm.
Yeah.
back to the stairs.
That's our
And
hopeful
let's make sure that
expectation.
when we go through the room with the blocks, we do end up back at the stairs.
Yes.
Okay, you travel through the room with the blocks, and you end up back at the stairs. All of you.
Okay. So we can
All right.
travel backwards and
Yeah.
end up in the same place. That is
Biggest-
good.
breathes a visible sigh of relief that we have, in fact, ended up back at the room with the stairs up again.
Yes.
Right.
It is
Okay,
it
I
is-
was super worried then.
It is possible, and this is me thinking out loud versus I don't know how Tim would try and express it, but I'm thinking of the Lost Forest. It in the Legend of Zelda is the kind of layout of this
Mhm.
place. There's always a way to get back to the beginning, but there's only one way to get through to a particular set of doors, like a patterning to it.
I
Does
feel
that make
like
sense?
I think Midnight's eyes genuinely light up because they are a nerdy person. And it's like, this could trap
Yes.
people.
If they
Why would you
were
want to tap people?
to feed the
Well,
rats,
I
All right.
I
Wait, what?
I tried to construct different traps for the rats that didn't hurt them. This is the kind of thing that if you set it up right, it wouldn't hurt anyone.
You want to make
Hopefully.
it tiny, humane ways for the rats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
that makes me more curious about the statue. Thump, did you see anything new down the path that you were going?
Yes. One kind of big statue with an angry person holding a chisel.
Could you lead us back to that?
Apartment
I
of
think
stone.
yes.
All right. Does anyone have any qualms about continuing on together so that we can examine rooms more closely?
This is the job we were sent to do. I still
Hey, that's fine.
haven't seen any
Yeah.
rats.
Which way do you want to go?
Once.
Where's the nearest? We're looking at the other statue, not the one.
We're
The angry
looking at the
statue.
Okay.
big
Yes.
statue.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
basically, the way
So you head
thumbs went.
And then down through a room full of a bunch of blocks or plinths. You
Down through
head
a block
down
room.
through this
Down.
larger room, and you head this way, and then you head this way,
And then we
and
had.
then you head this way, and now you can see a large statue of a looks like an elven man who looks very upset and is holding a chisel.
Can I?
Apartment of
Large.
stone.
Plausibly.
Is it useful to roll a perception for a roll for traps or trap finding?
If you are going to roll perception, you do not need to add your trap finding bonus.
Okay. Yeah,
That
I'm
makes
just gonna
any-
roll. Like I am
that helps.
checking this out because this is possibly part of the mechanism and or magic.
Yeah, let's. Oh, in that case, can detect magic? Is it worth doing detect magic on the statue?
Probably a good idea.
No one has yet done detect magic in this location.
14
Oh,
on
in fact,
perception.
detect magic. How the heck
14
are you?
on perception. This seems to be a completely ordinary statue.
Okay.
Is it a cantrip for you, Luke, or is it a spell
cannot-
slot?
It's a cantrip for me. Apparently, it's a
Because
0.
if it uses up a spell slot, I can.
No, it appears to be a cantrip. Bard level
Good.
0, apparently. It's a cantrip for everybody, I think, by the look of it.
Excellent. That's
Right.
a cantrip.
What do you do to cast it? Components, vocal S. What does that mean again? That means...
Somatic, it means you wave your hands around.
All right, yes. Fergus snaps his fingers and mutters something in a local dialect, spooky sounding, and a little flick of light from his fingers illuminates the statue. Is there anything pinging?
There is magic in this location. It is not the statue. There is just a general air of magic to this place.
General ambiance.
Not the statue, it's in general, but it's freaking weird in here, apparently.
If you wish, you could probably roll something like.
Ooh, let's roll a knowledge arcana. Is that all right?
Yeah, that would be knowledge arcana to determine the school of magic.
Yeah, let's try and get the score. But that'll be a flat +1 bonus for me, I think, because I don't think it's an untrained bardic one for me. Let's see what we get. We have got an 11.
Okay. No, I don't think you know. It's unclear or it's too advanced.
I'm going to examine the statue closer, the front and the back end, and
yeah, you could maybe this would possibly be to look at the statue and try and work out who it is, to look at it and know how it is built, or
I was thinking how it was built with architecture again, possibly
engineering, certainly.
Possibly also knowledge history for who it is.
Yeah, history would tell you who it is, and engineering would tell you about how it is made.
So 24 for how it is made, and 18 for who it is.
Okay, with 18 for who it is, you do not recognize a specific person. Either this is an odd depiction or this is just not this is not super well known. With engineering, this seems to be, if you were to guess, this is the same age as the rest of this structure. probably. Although, well, it's a separate thing. It's been placed here. But it's made out of pretty similar stone. It's less out of place than the other statue is.
Is there anywhere in
Seems
the...
to be original.
I feel like the
Is there
statues might just be place markers / landmarks for folk that use this place regularly.
Right, fair enough. Is there any bit we have any of the repeating stuff that we haven't explored yet? Like out of character, I can see
Again,
there
there's
is.
lots of corridors you haven't been down. Is all I can say out of character.
I can see a part of the repeating set that we actually haven't, which is the beyond that curved section.
Yeah.
We haven't explored that in any of the maps so far.
Well, we haven't.
Perhaps we need to go left on the map, but you know, that is actually probably left for midnight because they're standing facing the statue.
Yeah. I would like to point out that this basement is probably laid out spatially in a referential means. So whatever direction we are heading, that is the reference of what we're going to find. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if we find the same room again, and then we reference ourselves in terms of, okay, this is what direction we need to go, it's going to be different. It's a pathway type thing. So we need to keep very good track of where we are.
All right.
Are you still keeping?
If we want to get back to the staircase, we always need to go through the block room, which is always wherever rotation it's at will always be anti-clockwise around from the niche with not this statue.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it that wise. Midnight, you're still writing a map, right?
Yes.
Treat all the rooms that look exactly the same as if they're different.
Right.
Just keep drawing the map out and keep track of our path, and then we follow the exact path back.
Yes, I can do
Fair
that.
enough.
You want to head left, you say?
Yes.
So you have chosen
And
left,
midnight,
I say, in the same
midnight
cadence
is
as you have chosen
following
left.
Tim's instructions.
Is that west on the map as it is now?
It's left on the map as it is now. You don't know which directions. Do any of you have a compass?
No, I'm talking as a reference of what I can see on the screen in front of me. Out of character.
Stage west.
Yes.
Stage east, actually, isn't that left? Oh no, you want to go left. Sorry.
No, I wanted to go
This is complicated because K2 the person finds it quite difficult to tell the difference between right and left sometimes.
Yeah.
So I
sorry,
think
I got the wrong idea. You're heading this way, yes?
Yes, I am a prepared kind of person, so I think I did take a compass. If someone suggests it, I might take it out and have a look.
I have a skill that I think allows me to roll to have a compass on me. It's called Well Prepared. Once per day, when confronted with a situation that calls for a particular mundane item of equipment, you may make a sleight of hand check with a DC of 10, plus the item's cost in gold pieces. Do you happen to have such an item on your person?
I appreciate that. It's a very funny mechanic. Do go ahead, roll that. Do you have a compass on you?
Let's see if I have a compass on me. So what's the item's cost of a compass in gold pieces if we got it anywhere?
Not I.
Probably silver pieces.
Okay, so that's fine then.
Probably not an awful lot. Adventuring gear.
Unless it's a really fine compass and looks pretty.
Adventuring gear, an ordinary compass.
10 gold.
10 gold?
Oh, nice. A lodestone? How much would a lodestone cost?
Simply a lodestone. Oh god. Lodest.
Oh yeah, 10 gold pieces. They're expensive. So it's
lodestone isn't common.
So I would have to roll a 20 to get it. So
it's a bonus to the. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You just have a thing.
Yeah, okay. I would have thought they would be cheaper than that, but I guess they aren't. So I'll roll it anyway on the off chance, but I probably won't. Okay, No, 13. So Fergus pats his pockets and cannot produce a compass out of nowhere.
Okay. You do not have a compass.
Nope. Worth a shot,
Um,
but nope.
you could probably, if you think you're a prepared person, Midnight, you could probably, I would let you mark off 10 gold and have a compass. I'm not going to just penalize you for not thinking about that earlier. It might just be an adventurer, you know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go-
I have 15 gold left, so I then now have 5 gold. I think that's fair.
You have a compass. You look at it. It is spinning, just continually.
Interesting.
You don't think that's very helpful.
I think Midnight is gonna note that and like share that and be like, hey, this compass isn't pointing anywhere.
Yeah, I
That seems
expected that.
That
strange.
seems unfair, but Department of Stones.
And it's just gonna put it away because it's not useful.
I don't think cursing at the beat builders of a place is really going to help us figure it out. I
I'm
think we've
not
got a
cursing
good
them.
handle.
I'm
Maybe
just
it'll make it-
expressing my fury.
Maybe it will make it worse for you. They could have built in safeguards like that.
Oh,
Maybe
that
it
would be
will.
bad.
I don't care.
It's unlikely. Stone doesn't tend to
Okay.
listen very well.
So you're going left on the map, yes?
Yes.
West, essentially.
Okay, this is when I start to confuse and annoy you. As if I ever stopped. Thank you, thank you.
I'm just
anyway.
fascinated to see if I think it does what I think it's going to do.
I don't have the spoons to have like theories on this, but I'm still fascinated.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, good. I'm sure you'll love and appreciate it. Hold on a sec.
Yep.
Let me just try and get this correct. So from there, it goes... Oh, actually, I could do this. Sorry, I am mucking around with my own personal map, which I'm using to keep track of this. Okay. I'm going to have to draw in a different color, maybe. Because some of this... You go this way. You take this turning, which doesn't end up here. It ends up... Okay, you take a turn.
Yeah, this is why I want to explore this bit. I want to see where this goes now.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was going to go somewhere else, but watching them try to figure out where to put it on the map.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
And then
See how
keep
this
track of
Rude.
A's and B's. Are you sure you're annoying us, K2, or annoying yourself?
Yourself.
Don't worry about it. As I say.
For once, I'm not worrying about it.
Right, so there's that like that, and that like this.
Alright, okay.
You end up with a thing off ahead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm doing it on a separate layer so you can see it clearer.
Okay.
So you end up with a thing off ahead, and then another junction.
Uh-huh.
Can it be a brighter
And then
color
it turns
instead
like
of the
this.
light gray?
Can it be what?
Like a different
that hard
color,
to
like
say?
I don't know, bright pink or something.
Oh, you have
Having two separate layers does help too, so that we can have them switch and turn it off so that it's not interfering when we try to go backwards. But different colors is a good idea. We found the blue or red path.
Hold on. Let me see.
And the Department of Stone thought that they would confuse people.
Department of
What an easy
Stones.
trap.
What an easy trap. You found your way to a place that isn't a place.
Still no
No.
rats, though.
Let's make that. You've not yet seen a rat. Maybe they chose a better place to be.
If it's a place that is...
Does the smell change for me as we go, or is it just staying the same?
It's staying the same. It's sort of ambient rat, as they say.
Well, we haven't really knocked on the walls to see if there's any holes.
Can I?
You have not overly looked for secret passages.
Can I do another perception roll to examine the smell and figure out if this is rats have been here sometime in the past, or if it's something else.
Sure, roll perception.
Okay. That is perfect. That was a natural 20 plus 3, so that's 23.
That is a 23. No, you think it's whatever it is. It's either not very recent, or it is. If it isn't recent, it's not that. Again, this is hard to explain. You
Mhm.
don't think that rats don't live here somewhere,
Cool. Yeah.
just not right here, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you are now in an orange corridor.
Right.
I assume
Definitely
everything
the
still
same.
looks the same.
Yeah,
Like-
everything looks the same.
Cool.
All right.
Do we
once-
want to turn right or left?
Huh. We better pick one. Let's go right, see if we find a familiar room, and if we don't,
You
I'll
head
do
right.
that.
Yeah.
You travel down
Let's
a
do it
corridor.
like they do with the mazes.
You head down a corridor. Hold on a second.
That would
Oh,
just
you don't
make
let-
sense,
you want to go left.
Alexia.
Oh, you want to go left? Is this a battle? Are you going to split the party again?
No.
let's not do that.
Okay.
No, it's not a battle. I was agreeing.
Is it left or right,
I
then?
was agreeing.
Oh, okay. So right as in
Right.
maze. I thought you go left in mazes. Okay. Never mind.
You choose
Okay.
a direction and
Yeah.
you go that direction.
Yeah.
You
You choose a hand
head
and you
right.
just stick to it.
Pretty
You
sure that
end
won't
up
work in this
at a-
particular maze.
You end up at a T-junction. By the way, have you been drawing behind you as you go?
Yes, I'm still
Right. Yeah, you're running
marking
into
the
your
ground.
own things. As
Yeah.
far as you can tell, yeah, you're running into your own signs, like saying, I went this way, I went this
Yeah.
way, etc. You can see one up ahead, actually, that goes in that way. And then it turns another corner, like this, on top of itself, and you're pretty sure, again, if I take away this layer and bring this back up, you're pretty sure this links to there without turning a corner somehow.
Is this
I
section
am-
just going round and round on itself?
Yeah, it's going round and round on itself. You are going in a circle if you keep going. If you keep going right, you're going to here, you're going to here, you're going to here somehow. And
Okay,
then
I'm
you're
gonna
going back
test.
out.
I'm
We
gonna
found the
test.
broken bit.
I'm gonna test this really quick by running back up towards where the block room is. If I find the block room, then I'll just head back. But I just want to go see if that is indeed
You
the same
travel
place.
up the direction and find the block room.
Okay. So yeah. Well, at least that space is. I'm not gonna try and think about that. Good luck drawing that, Midnight.
We found the bit that breaks it. So,
Well,
all right. I mean, we can get out. We
Yeah.
know where, to some extent, our way around. Guess now just fucking look for the rats.
let's go straight to the left then. Let's just try and complete and find areas where it loops or stops and dead ends.
That
You
sounds like
travel
a good
left.
idea.
Hold on, let me try and find left on this map. No. I'm pressing the wrong button. This one. Yes.
It's just
there we
weird,
go.
I guess.
You travel left after I don't know, an amount of time.
Oh, I think Mercury or Moonlight's still locked in the closet. I'll be right back.
Oh, baby.
Oh no.
Are you done in there? Oh, Sarah. What? What? What do you need?
I need a screw. Screwdriver. That's flathead.
This is fascinating.
All the way around the house.
There are animals that will get out this way.
Why?
2 of them, in fact.
I'm confused. What's just been
This
drawn?
early brought to you by Shard Industries.
I didn't.
Is this
Sorry about that.
a room with like tables and chairs?
Yeah, this is a room with one long table with chairs either side of it. There is a slightly rotten tablecloth. There are a variety of bottles along it, just down the center.
Wait, we found a new
Some
room.
of them have, yep, some of them have liquids in them.
I
Yes.
think I would advocate for moving on and trying
Does
to
it
map
look
out.
like recently used?
Not very. Everything in here is in pretty poor shape. Hold on a second.
And I didn't smell it. Like,
What, you didn't smell room
Like-
smell?
the stuff on the table or anything.
It smells a little bit different in this room, but not terribly so. You know,
Mhm.
just the general smell of this whole place, and the idea of, I don't know, some of the things in these bottles might smell a bit acrid, maybe.
Yeah.
Is this where the rats are getting their food? Is there any rat droppings on the table?
Yeah, there's a bit of it, little bit, just sort of scattered around.
How
None of
Maybe
this
tells
looks
one up
like.
like rat droppings.
Is that like, what would detecting the age of rat droppings? Knowledge, nature?
I mean, I could argue that that is a thing I need to know for my profession.
I mean,
So even though I'm not proficient
Right.
in knowledge nature, I would know.
I actually am. I've got a +5 bonus for knowledge nature.
Why did I not take
Okay,
knowledge
well-
nature?
I managed to talk you out of it somehow. Anyway,
I think so.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 9, so I've still only got 14.
with a 14, they're not super old. Like,
Fresh
this
rat
was only
droppings.
like a random. Yeah, relatively.
Did this only appear when
We
we
see-
stopped looking for a way around the maze?
We're still looking for a way around the maze. We're just mapping it slightly further.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah, we haven't stopped.
Why we
I'm-
haven't
We
come out
see
that
any-
direction yet. That's a good point.
We're trying to
Yeah.
understand the secrets of the maze.
Sorry, Rex?
Could we see any movement? Then we entered the room.
Not that. Roll perception. For room entering. As you wander around, I suppose. So I place your X in different places. I appreciate
Well,
also the
that's
many viewers who came to
22.
watch the world's most confusing dungeon.
It's
Sorry,
great.
that was a 20,
I love this
22.
dungeon.
22. You're pretty sure right at the edge of your vision on the other side of the room you might have seen something moving, but it was whatever it was pretty small and pretty quick, so maybe rats? You're not sure.
What do you
There is
all
only one
people
exit to this
think?
room, assuming there are no secret doors, because I'm sure secret doors would make this place even better.
Yup.
Better or worse?
Better or worse?
Depends on if there are secret doors or not. If there are secret doors already, then it's not going to get any better or worse.
No,
just
that's
missed it.
true.
It's just in a state of both better and worseness until such doors are
I
open.
suppose I'll roll a dungeoneering check to find the secret doors if there are any.
Good idea.
It's perception, and you say something like, "I'm looking for secret doors
Yes.
in a given room," and then roll perception.
Oh shite! That's.
Is it bad?
I did not roll a critical, but that is a 8.
You do not. You walk along the walls. You tap occasionally.
That's
It's
not
bare
so bad.
stone. But no, you can't. You don't think there are any
Okay.
secret doors in this room.
It was a 2 originally.
That's fine. You can't critically succeed or fail on skill checks. Don't worry
I'm
about
very
it.
glad.
Okay. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to turn back?
I think we should keep going.
Yeah, let's. I would actually like to have a poke around the table, see if there's anything interesting on there.
There are a variety
under
of
the
bottles,
table.
all of which have quite a lot of which have liquid in them of some description, like various clear or cloudy liquids.
Detect
Some of them
magic
are
in case
sealed in
any of
black
them
wax.
used to. Sorry, detect magic in case any of them used to be alchemy.
Yeah, these are magical.
Separately magical to the whole place.
I detect poison.
Nothing, except for the fact that you probably shouldn't eat the tablecloth. Nothing here seems to be particularly poisonous.
So are they the remnants of potions then, or something? Do they look like anything we've
Some of them are
seen?
sealed. They might just be full potions.
Ah, interesting. Okay. Yoink.
Okay, you could probably find. You can find, let's say, you can find 4 potions. You do not know what they do.
These are magic. There might be potions. We should nick them.
Don't drink them if you don't know what they do.
Oh, I'm not going to drink them. I'm not thick. Like, all right, I might be thick, but I'm not that
gonna
thick.
drink them. We're gonna resell them.
We
Maybe
are.
the apothecary ones.
They've obviously
We-
been forgotten about down here.
That
This is the basement of a hospital. They might be being
unethical.
stored here on purpose.
On a weird table full of food. Like
The
dead.
person who wanted us to do this
All right.
said that things were here that weren't supposed to be here. I'm guessing those potions are one of the things that are supposed to be
correct.
here. If we take them from the table, there will be issues.
You've got a good point. Damn. Okay, Vegas puts them back
I don't
again
know, if they
because he is
don't- if they
chaotic
don't
good.
We can
Necessarily.
say that we.
If someone came into your room and took something out of
I
your
know,
locker,
I know. I'm putting them back.
and it's something that you hadn't used in a month, but then you noticed it was gone, or that someone else had it, how would you feel?
I'm putting them back,
It sounds like
Tim.
it comes
Stop making
from
me feel
deep and
guilty.
traumatizing personal
That's correct.
experience. Yeah.
What?
It sounds like it comes from deep and traumatizing personal experience. Yeah.
I'm just used to if you're in a dungeon, you're just having to nick whatever you find.
I'm a
Yeah,
parent.
sometimes dungeons are places where people live, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I know,
Sometimes.
but it's whatever. Okay, fine.
Look, I'm a parent and of the particular style of, hey, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine. But consider if someone did that to you, how you would feel.
Okay, Dad. Okay, Tim, Dad, carry on.
Tin parent.
Bombina will
Okay.
will whisper to I'm sorry, to Fergus. Will be like, it's okay. It wasn't booze anyway. I didn't detect any poison.
Right.
Don't worry. There was no alcohol in that.
Cheers.
If you head onwards, you find a place. You keep going down, and you end up finding a T-junction. Because this place is made of junctions, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Any arrows in the T-junction?
I can't remember where you ticked bits of stone because I didn't draw them out on the map. I'll
That's
have
fair.
you know. Have you
I
been,
know.
have you been in this
Much as
area
expected.
before? I would say you haven't. You
Okay.
don't see any
I don't
obvious
think we've been
salt
here.
marks in this area. Maybe.
Well, at least we're making some
Yeah.
sort of progress.
Uh-huh.
Do we want to go
Do you
left
go right
again?
or left? Oh, you want to go left? Oh, you do see chalk marks on the floor ahead of you.
Okay.
Interesting.
As you head left, there is a gap like that. Sorry, I'm again. What's this about making things difficult for myself? I'll never hear a word of it. Yeah, so that goes like that. That goes
It's
like
why we
that.
appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Don't you lie to me.
How dare?
Yeah, there are
No,
marks
we
all over.
love that you're subjecting yourself to
here.
pain for our entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not that much pain, don't worry. There are marks
Good
down
to know.
here, and actually you can see a little alcove down this corridor with
Hey.
a statue in it.
Hey.
Okay, so we found where it repeats. What happens
Which
if we
one
go
of them?
right? Like if we retrace our steps and go right at this junction instead?
We should find
Hold
ourselves
on.
in one of the circular rooms, I think, by looking at the alignment.
I
No, we shouldn't actually. It's not the correct alignment.
No.
don't have enough brain to know that.
No, that statue is a different. Oh, the table room might be a different zone, and now we're going back into the repeating zones again.
That's bad because that would mean there are multiple not repeating zones
Ooh,
that we
might be able
will
to
have
find.
to explore.
Well, there are multiple not repeating zones. We have gone
There are, yeah.
through
The table room and
two
the-
of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and
Because
the
we
one
have-
Thump
Yes,
went
the
through that
statue
we
room.
haven't gone through.
Yeah. There's a handful of non-repeating zones, aren't there? The statue,
Yeah,
the
and that
table,
one
and the
too.
way in and out.
I don't know. Maybe you haven't found the way in and out the other way yet.
And there's the room that Tim and
It's
I
actually
found.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
You are now in a junction. You can see
Yeah.
that this is a place you've already been and scrawled all over.
Can we go like right now?
Back down this corridor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want does this repeat again, or is it another bit that doesn't repeat?
You head down a corridor. Let's have a look.
I
I
feel
know,
like
right?
we're playing
All
the
about
dark
these
room.
corridors.
You die.
Down
You
the
die.
corridor.
I love it.
Nobody has died yet. You find an area
This makes me so
with a room.
happy.
Ah.
Looks like this. I don't think it's somewhere you've already been though.
It's
It is
a
not where
It might
diamond
be.
room.
No, actually, you have been here.
Yeah, I
Okay.
recognize the diamond room. Like,
Yeah.
Not two. You keep going, and there's a T junction, and there's a little ahead here. There's a beside here, and you're standing here. Yep, you head down there. Down this way, you can see that it
And
eventually goes and
We're at the angry
left.
elf again.
if you peek over here, look up here,
angry
you
elf.
can see that there is some sort of statue.
Angry elf
Does-
guy.
This look different?
No, he's not angry. He looks distressed.
Oh, different
I said
expression on this elf.
anguish.
Oh.
No,
Well,
no,
that's
no. He
new.
looked the same as he did before,
Okay.
but he was distressed or anguished, not angry.
Okay.
Okay.
Sad elf.
Oh,
it's not-
anguished.
Yeah.
Hey, this
Oh.
lad
That's
again.
it.
Ain't me.
I'm gonna have to correct my notes.
I'm not sure what to do now, so someone will have to make a
Well, we still haven't
suggestion.
found the rats. I think we should keep looking for the rats.
I'm having fun just watching y'all make decisions. It's fun.
Yeah, it's
So-
great.
Go left, go right.
Everything
Go
going
forward.
down.
Actually,
I
so far
I
it
hand over my
seems
decision making to you,
like-
Shard.
Why
So
would you
far-
want me to make the decisions for
so
this
far
team?
I
it
will
seems
point out,
like
actually,
there's
In
I
this
mean-
dungeon, I have not changed the position of anything. Nothing has moved. I can tell you this with absolute certainty as the GM.
Yeah, I figured nothing has moved.
Yeah.
We are
Nothing
not.
moved.
Look,
It's just
I'm,
the
I'm
rooms.
mostly out of spoons for
That's
decision
that's
making.
fine. I can take care of it.
Yeah.
But like, we are legitimately 80 feet south of the entrance. The rooms are just, it's basically like a template for, okay, this is the template of these rooms and we're going to use them in these places because they fit in this way. That's how they put this together.
yeah.
There
No,
might be a low-level magic of the room actually being exactly the same simply because, it's still got the markings that we've made. So if we put an item in the room, that item will still be sitting there when we walk through it.
Oh, we should do that.
So, I mean, it's going to be there.
Yeah, I know. All right. But I reiterate
So
my
it's
earlier
less-
comment. Like,
It's
there's-
less that they
there is-
reused this. Sorry.
There is one place so far I have seen any evidence of rats, and it's back in that room with the table. If we're here to get rid of the rats, I think that's
Well,
where we should be looking.
that's a special case room. It's not a template used. So it's like,
Oh yeah, I
you
get
said there
the
was
template.
you said there was
sure.
low level magic, and it's not really
Oh,
like
yeah, everywhere.
template. It's like, okay, this spot is going to be this room. So the room is always there, but it's also always where we walked through.
Sure.
But the pathway is different.
Yeah.
So should we try to find all the rooms that
Yeah.
are different?
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
yeah, definitely.
So let's
I do not believe we
we'll
have
just
found every room yet.
we'll continue straight on. We'll go up from where we are.
We definitely didn't because there are no fucking rats.
I
There's rat
told
poop.
you there's rat droppings. There's rat droppings back in that room with the table.
Rat droppings are not rats.
Aye, but they're relatively fresh.
Yeah, rat
You head
poop
up.
and
I
rats
draw on a new
aren't
layer
the same thing.
because
I think if we want to get rid of the rats, we should look for the rat holes or any evidence of holes in that room.
It's not just going to be that
Where
room.
is up?
But I don't mind exploring. It's a laugh. But if we
this
want to get the
is
job done.
You head up.
basement.
you find a T-junction,
Mm-hmm.
and ahead of you, again, I'm going to turn off the lower layer, and ahead of you, it turns off to the right. Actually, what's it
And
look
then
like?
we're in the bit that will lead us around and around if we keep going in the same direction.
I'm actually thinking it might be the bit that does, but I'm going to go around in circles until we figure it out.
Let's see.
Yes, so there's a T-junction.
Actually, I don't need to go around in circles in order to figure it out.
Actually, yeah, you've got all the signs on the floor. This is the place where you walk around in circles.
And then if I head back up again, I'll find the boxes. So this is actually a crossroad that we can path through and know what's happening.
Maybe. Right, hold on. Let me look at what
That's
you've
fair.
made of this beautiful map so far. Yeah, so this curves off like this. Actually, I'm drawing on top of itself, so you can see that it comes out of that. Wait, why am I? Oh, right. Cool.
But if we come in from the other side, it just goes straight up into that turn.
Yeah, so you've
It's
got
like-
this.
Space is bent at an angle right there. Just fold
Possibly.
it a little bit. Just a little bit.
You know, a little crease, so to speak. Right, I'm just trying to draw this at a better angle. This. It goes like this. No, it doesn't quite. Hold on. Okay. So actually, yeah, it goes like this. It goes like that. Actually, no, this joins up like here. That's actually kind of funny.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, you've ended up there.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
Okay,
towards
that's
that
good to
join,
know.
and then head up to see if the block, if it goes through the one room and then into the block room.
Up
I'll
here?
follow it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you've ended up back in here.
All right, now I'm
Back
going
up in the
to
block room.
take us back down and turn left and see if going straight takes us back down into statue
This?
room. Yep.
So
It is
hold on.
possible going back is not going to work that way. I think going back is going to take us.
If you head up this way, you head up for 2 blocks, which I'm drawing on top of itself. There's a little turn like this. Goes straight on like this. And then you end up in a room which is shaped like. Let me just make that background a little bit less clear. No, hold on. What am I doing wrong here? You're starting to reach the limits of my ability to draw. Wait.
Oh.
Do you need a break, K2?
Yeah,
No,
there.
I'm fine. I can do this all day. Sorry, I did that in the wrong place.
Oh dear.
End up at a. Sorry. Look, I can't read my own drawing in this case. Hold on.
You could give us the original.
Yeah, just paste
No,
the
I'm not gonna
original.
do
on
it.
there. Yeah,
That'll give away all the gimmicks.
everything's fine.
Yeah, so it splits off like this. Up like that. And you end up in this room with the corners.
So we didn't end up where you thought we were going to end up, Shard.
No, the path that we took would have been going back in the direction that we. It's. I can't explain it. I
That's
see what
okay.
happened. I expected this to happen, trying to go back the way we went to where we were, but that's
So
a
have we
different
always got
path.
to keep going on and away?
Yes,
All right, fair play.
we can go back easy enough,
It's
but we
okay.
can't
One day
continue on down a.
we will get back home.
So you travel down here and you end up at this junction. You end up in the rounded edge room again. Again, this is all
Yeah,
the same.
with
Apparently
the
the same
statue.
room. Yeah, and the statue down the corridor. Ahead, actually, down this corridor, you can see the room with the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
In case you're wondering.
I'm going to go down
Would
towards the
I-
room with the blocks. I'm going to go that direction to the room with the blocks and see if it actually still leads to the exit.
Okay.
Because that's the first time going this direction
Oh.
that the map has actually taken us to the room with the blocks.
Hmm.
Well, again, like number of times you can probably
Yeah.
see down some of these corridors.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can definitely sketch. The blocks are in the same positions they are. I'm not going to draw them again.
I was going to say, I saw you start to draw them. I was like, you really are trying to mess with your own brain, aren't you? You know, you could just take cutouts of each of the ones that are repeated and set them off to the side and then rotate them and place them as you need them.
I might. but it's more complicated than you think it is.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you can head down here into. I keep hitting the wrong
Just not
thing on
threatening
here.
at all.
You can head down here. You can head up here. You can head around here. Ahead to, and you end up in a familiar room with a staircase.
Sweet.
Yay.
I'm gonna
So
go up
we
the
are
stairs and see if
now-
the door is locked.
On the orange layer and on the gray layer at the same time?
Yep.
I don't know about being.
Yep.
You're all in the same dungeon. There has been no obvious shift.
The stairs are on the wrong
directing you.
corner.
Shut up. Shut up. The stairs are on the correct corner.
I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not.
Unintentional. I'll have you know.
It's kind of funny because I think my character would
Wait,
understand.
no, the stairs are on the right corner.
But I don't.
No, the stairs should be.
Right.
It should go down and then, yeah, along, and then the stairs should be 2 squares in on that corner. Yeah. Why?
Okay, fine.
This
Yeah.
makes me extremely happy. I don't know what, but it makes me happy. I love
It's
mazes.
just really fun, K2. I'm really enjoying this nonsense.
You are now in the room with the exit. You can go back up the stairs, open the door, and meet a doctor man if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
The door is not locked, although there is someone standing outside just in case
All right.
some rats come out or something.
Alright.
Just
What
sort
should
of
we do
looks at you
now?
and goes,
Can we go? I'm just gonna act like we're on the gray layer because otherwise I will confuse myself. But can we go right? Because we haven't really gone right yet.
do you mean right of... wait, which way's right?
That's
Oh,
a
no.
point, actually. That first room to the north, north of the stair room, we've not gone right from that pointy one yet, have we?
No.
Do you
Right.
want to hop back maybe to...
Would it
Yeah?
make it easier for you to hop us back there?
Well, you can put yourself there, or you can declare that the orange layer is now your home, and that's where you
No,
live now.
if we go
Orange
if we
friendly.
go up to the triangle room and then right, what happens then?
Yeah. We can
Up
do
to
that.
the triangle room, and then right. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Block of travel. And I suppose you travel along until you reach a room or a junction.
The weird gating aspect seems to happen when we go into places where things kind of bend together.
Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
I genuinely could not. No.
Yeah, let's try and find new bits that we've not found yet.
Yeah, that's my goal. Even if I
That's a good
don't
idea.
understand exactly how this fits together.
This is not visible for the audience, so I'm just going to move that around a bit. You have been traveling through dark corridors for an extended period of time. It's very confusing. Yes, and that goes up like that, and there is a T-junction, because of course there is.
Ooh, has it got a statue in it?
There are no statues that you can see either way down these corridors. Down one of these corridors, down one of these corridors it travels for a bit, and...
We'll just head right first.
Okay, you head right, so you go up to... No, you go up to wrong layer, you go up... I'm so annoyed.
You're right there.
Wrong layer, Grunk!
Why do we even have that there, etc.?
Why do we even have that?
Right, we want this one. You travel up to here.
Yes.
you travel across. So hold on a second. Again, a lot of this stuff you might be able to see normally because you've got like range on your vision and
Mhm.
such. But again, yeah, there's a dead end here, like
Right.
this,
Ooh,
That's
and you did it.
new.
and seems to be a room like this.
Ooh. It's a pointy
And
room. There's another chevron room.
Yeah. Is it the
The
same
diamond shape
chevron
room.
room?
Any marks on
actually,
it?
roll me a perception as you reach this corner. As you reach this corner here.
15.
That is a 20, but unnatural.
Okay. Hold on. With an unnatural 20.
Perception,
evil
plus
20,
one
as they say.
bonus. 19, curiously.
Okay, with a 20
I got the
and
13.
a 19. With a 20 and a 19. Thank you all for your contributions. Yeah, you think there's a like some sort of, you're looking at you think here is the backside of a hidden door.
Ooh.
Like
Can
this is the easier to see. This is the easier to see side.
Can
Where you can just
I
press the
use my
mechanism.
knowledge dungeoneering to open the secret door?
You can just open it. It's
Oh,
not like locked.
where does it come out? I'm not going through the
You
door, I'm
open
just looking out the
a
door.
secret door, and beyond the secret door. Hold on a
Rats?
second while I just check. No, nothing so mundane. Is a room that looks like this, and has a number of blocks scattered across it like small plinths.
In the same order that we saw them in previously?
Yay!
That's cool.
It's the block room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very confused because now we haven't seen something that doesn't repeat yet. Right?
No, we have the table room didn't repeat, and the sad statue did repeat. The anguish statue has repeated, hasn't it?
Yes.
There's only the table
Yes,
room that hasn't
The sad
repeated.
boy has repeated.
I was expecting there to be something to the right that would not repeat, but apparently I was wrong.
Actually, what are there is a room to the left of or right, like to the up of the stair room. I don't think that repeated itself.
The one that's a
The
pentagon.
the triangle.
Yeah.
The triangle room hasn't repeated itself
The
yet. No.
thingy. The trapeze with
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, that
What
one.
was
Yes.
the one that was called the triangle room has not repeated itself yet.
No.
Let's prop the secret door open and then head up through the chevron room.
Can we drag up one of the blocks or something?
We never tried that. Can we move the blocks?
Well, I mean to prop the secret door open, but yeah.
Okay. You can. The blocks seem to be stuck to the ground or built into the stone, like they are. Again, like the floor here is paved, sort of, with like squares, and these are like big blocks that have been slotted into the normal pattern of the floor. So they travel an extra like foot down into the ground and are mortared in as far as you
I'll
can
just
tell.
Does
put
this
a
look
torch.
like a Roman underfloor heating kind of situation?
What are they called? Hypercows.
Insulai.
Hypercross. Oh, okay.
Yes.
This is one then. Maybe. What do you mean?
Like, does it have
This
that
is
same pattern to it?
By what do you mean pattern?
Like, is this regularly spaced supports for a floor that used to be on top of this?
You know how when you lost the floor off a hypercourse and you could just see the mushrooms underneath?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Not obviously. For instance,
Okay.
the floor here is the same height as the floor here, and you're
Yeah.
not sure that would make sense otherwise.
Okay. Sorry, that was my archaeologist coming out.
That's cool.
I'm so happy for the archaeologist that came out.
I'm just going to put a torch in the door to keep it open.
Okay, you can wedge the door open with a torch.
Mhm.
Or some other length of wood or something. Okay, up this way, if you want. This looks like a quite long corridor that heads off out of your range of vision.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll check it out.
this is called I Can't Draw a Straight Line. Okay.
You have access to straight lines, I am sure.
No, I don't. I'm only using a computer.
Don't give them access.
No, they're forbidden. No straight lines. Not allowed.
It makes it look more authentic. Anyway, there's a line here, and it seems to open out into some sort of larger chamber here. As you travel up, you get to about here. And oh gosh, you're off the map that the viewers can see, so I'm going to move that down a bit so the viewers can see where you are, because they don't get to see above a certain point.
Let's see, which room? Is this another
And
chevron room?
now we can't compare what's on the bottom to what's on the top.
Do you want me to zoom further out? Because I can.
Oh,
Would you still be able to draw okay if it was zoomed out?
Oh, I'm drawing on a completely different size screen.
Oh yeah, then zoom it out for at least
Okay,
us.
yeah.
I don't know how it's going to look stream-wise, but at least being able to see the whole map will be something.
This is the map as it is so far.
Cool. Well, the left looks like the chevron room on the south, but the chevron room that we were just in doesn't look like the same.
If you're still looking in distances, you've got 60 foot of dark vision usually. So actually, this room looks a bit like this, and there's actually some sort of.
I'm gonna go in there.
Round.
Let's go in there.
We're going in there.
Yeah.
That is...
Thanks for the description.
Round room.
New thing. Yes, of course we're going in there.
Obviously.
Okay. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put that on a different layer and put it away for the time being.
Yeah.
Because it will get in the way otherwise. You're starting to draw your map on top of itself again, and you're starting to be sad. But you know, you enter a room. It has a very large. Let me see. Okay. Hold on. No. Yeah.
I need to remember to call my mom after this.
Why?
I don't know why this.
It's Mother's Day here in the United States.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Okay. I don't know what I'd have reminded you of that, but hey.
that makes a lot of sense.
Oh wow. Am I the only American today?
Yep.
I only just noticed.
I think you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
There
I'm
is
outnumbered.
a pool of water that is like raised up very slightly from the floor on like with bricks around the edge, and it's quite deep and looks relatively clear actually.
You want to check for poison, Bombina?
Yeah. I do. I am gonna detect poison. Which I assume involve chanting and probably licking the thing, but
I mean,
Maybe.
that's how you detect poison when you aren't a magic user.
You chant and intone.
I'm a
wave
magic
your hands around a
user,
bit.
so I magically lick the thing.
Oh God!
And well, no, it's not poisoned. I think detect poison is like detect magic, and it just gives you like poison detecting eyes for a second. But you know, it does not seem to be poisoned water.
Magic?
Just
Is it
a
magical?
10-foot wide circular. It does not appear to be any more magical than the rest of this place.
All right, I'm gonna try some.
My brain is pinging something about fountains, but it's literally just there is a thing, and it's not saying anything else.
You
Something
can
about
toss
fountains.
coins. You toss coins into fountains, and sometimes they grant wishes. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, try it here.
You can
Oh no!
drink the water from the fountain.
I'm trying to drink it first before I toss a coin in.
The water is. It tastes a bit odd, but not like bad. It's just, you know, it's
Water.
water.
Well, walking around for the last, I don't know, 2 hours, it's pretty thirsty work.
Yeah, that's fair.
You are less thirsty.
It's
Yay!
not poisonous,
Hey.
so.
I'm gonna toss. I'm gonna toss.
If it's not poisonous, it can cause you no harm. That's what I learned in poison school.
Mm-hmm.
No, if it's not poisonous, it can't
And also
poison
doesn't get
you.
you drunk.
It could still give you disease.
Also true. That's detect disease
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you
Liquid.
seen the horrible shack that we live in? Does that look like
We
the
don't
kind
all live
of
in the
place
same
that
shack,
has
Lexi.
exceptionally
Oh wait, no, you all live
pure
in the same
spring
shack.
water?
You don't know if this place is fed by a spring or anything, but honestly, you have no idea where this place is at this point.
Can't be worse
That is
than
true.
our water.
Who knows?
I'm gonna toss in a copper piece and then go straight.
So go out the left side.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a dead end, actually.
How dare?
That's interesting.
Is it a real dead
Sorry,
end or is
I didn't indicate it. Well, roll perception and poke at it a bit.
I'm gonna poke at it a bit and see if it's a real dead end.
That's
Natural
a perception
20. So
Okay, what's that overall?
well, I guess we'll find out. 26.
Okay. Yeah, this is the back of. This looks almost exactly like the other place. This is the back of another secret door.
I open it.
Let's see which room this one goes into.
If any of the people are standing over here, you hear a creak behind you as a door opens.
That's amazing. Wait, just keep running through them over and over again. See if you can reach like some sort of super speed.
I am
Okay.
so confused. But that's okay. Is there evidence of rats in this room?
Going
I
back
don't
to
care
the
about the
original
rats
place.
anymore. This is amazing.
I like that we're finding the backside of secret entrances, by the way.
I take it back, Department
Yeah,
of Stones.
the
You're
pro-
mad geniuses.
Like, I mean, you did walk through this, and if you recall, which you may not, Riggs did make a perception check, or Thump made a perception check in there, and then failed.
Yeah.
So it was possible to notice that this was a place that existed from the one side, but no, you have in fact run into both of these secret doors from the wrong end. Rather, you didn't look for them here. You looked for it here in the odd-looking dead end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, wasn't there another dead end at the bottom?
No.
You mean here?
Doc didn't look at?
There's no other dead ends yet other than the statue rooms.
Yeah, statue dead end.
Okay. Maybe
I can keep going.
Actually,
Yes, forever.
the triangle, what we've called the triangle room, didn't check that far wall. It's got like a little flat place that might be a door.
Oh, that's the point. Yeah.
we should check that, I think.
Yeah. Well, until then, I'm gonna try going down and see what's that direction.
You travel down. No. Again. Right. You travel down, you end up here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's a circle. Okay.
Well, in that case, then yeah, gonna go over to the quote-unquote triangle room and check the far wall to see if there's a secret there.
Okay.
Yes.
You travel down here, down here, down here.
Triangle room.
You can't actually see when I move the things, because when it moves, it just moves instantaneously. So imagine also that I made it make a motion when I was dragging it with my mouse from one
I
place
saw
to
it
the
make a
other.
motion.
So just down here,
I had slight lag. It was fine.
like this. Anyway, yeah, roll perception if you're looking for places. Oh, look how this came out. This
23.
That's nice. You poke and prod at the wall a bit, you tap it to see if it's hollow. You're pretty sure there's no way through here.
Huh. Okay.
All right. Do you guys want to continue northwards up that corridor that we just were at, where the fountain was?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
All right.
That makes
Beth?
sense, I think.
I mean, we're still not
You
finding any
travel
rats.
this way. You maybe saw something move a while ago, but you know, this is more interesting than this. Travel up here, up here, up here, up here. I may have to drag the map down a bit, in which case I apologize greatly, because people don't want to go in one direction.
Even more up.
Up we go.
Well, like, we
let's
haven't
go.
seen enough rats to suggest rat infestation. Like,
Yeah, this
that
isn't a
would
rat infestation.
require
It absolutely isn't. What the
significantly
fuck is going
more
on?
rat.
Don't let me tell you that you have insufficient rats for an infestation.
No,
I mean,
we're telling
um,
you
I'm not-
that you have
I'm not
insufficient
rat-
rats.
We're
I
telling,
have insufficient rats.
we're telling Dr.
You're
105.
telling me you're
Yeah,
telling
you
me
need
there
more
aren't
rats,
enough
Katie.
rats. Okay. I never let it be said. Never let it be said that
I guess our
don't
next
listen to your
goal is
suggestions.
leaving, going to get some rats, and coming back with them.
Yeah, maybe.
Go out. Go down Tesco and buy a box of rats.
Yeah, exactly.
Look down some of these corridors.
Just get some rats and just chuck them in here.
This is more like a light sprinkling of rats.
Yeah.
We know they're here somewhere, but it's definitely not infestation.
Yeah,
levels.
exactly.
It's just a light smattering of rats.
And, like,
Uh-huh.
not something the Department of Wilderness
I feel like-
necessarily needs to be called
I-
for.
Yeah.
I feel like K2 is currently being like, all right, I'll murder you next time.
Never let it be said that I don't listen to the suggestions of my players. So yes, you've ended up at another junction. Off to the side, you can see a room that gets wider and then maybe gets narrower again, and maybe another thing. I'm glad you like this. This is fun, by
It's
which I mean it's
Absolutely
interesting.
brilliant. I love it.
All right, I think this is
Uh-huh.
actually repeating into some other rooms now, because
Okay.
that's the chevron room. If we go to the left, and
We
then
should then end up at the space with the blocks again.
ish, kind of, yeah. I mean, let's go ahead and check it out and see if
Yeah.
it does.
Can
The rules
Can
probably
we see-
change every time we
Yes,
go
that's
anywhere, but they stay stable for whatever spot we're in.
So what was that, Rig said?
No rules have changed. Sorry, Rex?
can we see a statue peeking, if we peek to the side, can we see a statue? Like,
Down here? Yeah.
yes.
Nice.
Mm.
So that is the Chevron room.
I can't wait to understand this, but I don't understand it yet.
Everything here just does seem to be slightly deranged, certainly. But again, that's what you
Just
expect
a
from
weird
the
eldritch thing.
Department of Stones. Like, remember, last time you saw a construction made by the Department of Stones,
I am loving
you
it
found
so much.
the keystone of an arch that floats in midair because the rest
Yep.
of the arch fell over.
And then I tried to touch it, and I broke it, and I hit my
And
leg.
then you threw Fergus at it. I don't think this happens in Waterdeep, I'll have you know.
No,
Although, to be fair, raining rats, maybe.
in Waterdeep we throw other things.
This is not how the Undermountain Maze works, but I think that might be what Chrono's thinking of.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust anybody who does anything in Waterdeep anyway, so.
Oh, Lexi.
Oh, wait, never mind. You're right. Chrono was referencing the light smattering of rats that Knight said. Because he was doing... Yep, okay. Don't mind me. I'm thinking out loud. Oh, right, direction.
Right
What?
again, maybe?
Why are you laughing at me, Alexia? Why? Okay, now Luke is laughing at me.
I don't know, it's just infectious.
Z, they're laughing at me.
I'm sorry. Deeply sorry.
You sound very deeply sorry.
Like, what are we
I
doing
think
now?
you're
Like,
perfectly lovely.
We're going right
are we still
at
exploring?
the T-junction.
Okay,
Right at the T-junction? Okay.
right.
You end up
We're
in
still
this
looking
odd
for new rooms.
whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
am-
end up... okay. So, oh, sorry. You end up...
Are we
I
taking
am now
over
going to
or-
look for secret rooms or secret doors more consistently. There's
Secret
got to be
doors-
someone in this
secret
party with
doors
more
always just
perception.
go back to normal door rooms.
No, they
though.
don't. Not always.
They have so far.
No, the fountain room leads to the fountain room.
All right. Yes, they go to more rooms. They don't go to interesting stuff. They go to more rooms.
More rooms that are actually the same room, so
Yeah.
sure. But
I
you know,
continue to
maybe we
reiterate
have
that nothing actually changes position here.
I'm starting to suspect there are
Chances.
bloody rats down here. Well, we're never going to find them.
Has the smell
Maybe
of
we
the
got
rats
lost
like
down here.
changed?
No, it's
Maybe they did.
pretty continuous.
Okay. It doesn't change if you go into one room and then go back into the corridors.
Has anyone seen any rats?
No,
Not yet.
the corridors and the rooms are all pretty similar. Like, it maybe smelled a little bit more in the room of rat dropping, but
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go straight up. That technically...
Oh, up the map.
Yeah. Where did you think I was saying?
you want to head over here?
Staring like a dumbass. I was like,
Yes.
up.
Okay. Upwards. Yeah, there's a curving hall off to the side.
And we passed the curving hall. We're going straight.
Mm-hmm. You end up in the room with the made up with the bottles and stuff.
Nice. Okay.
Hey,
that
we've done
works.
it twice now. Cool.
Yep. All right, I'm going to search this room for secret doors and entrances and
Yay.
floor secrets.
That is.
You all
a
should do the
success.
same thing.
that a perception
Yes.
check?
24.
Uh-huh.
Right. Perception check.
A 28.
Nice.
11.
Okay, searching around this room, there are no obvious secret doors of any form. And yeah, it does appear to just be what it seems to be. It is a room with a large table set up not quite for a banquet, but with a large number of bottles of magical liquids on it. There's rat droppings on the tablecloth, there's rat droppings under the table, but there are no obvious signs of rats right now, this second.
Right, now we're back in this room. I'm going to
Hey,
look around the
Midnight.
skirting board for rat holes.
Good. Did you say that you have like humane ways to catch rats?
Yes. Are you thinking of putting some traps out?
Since yes, since this is the place with the poop in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is the place that has the poop. So if it has the poop, that means that they might come back here. Especially if we leave some rations in the trap.
Fergus will hunt around the skirting boards at halfling level for rat holes.
What was your perception on that again?
I can roll a perception, yeah, sure. Perception. Let's give that another roll. That's actually 19. Woohoo.
You're all in a rat maze, I guess, at this point. Total 19. Yep. There aren't any. Again, these are stone walls, so there's no skirting board, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, okay,
there aren't any holes
gaps,
or
then.
anywhere easy for them to sneak off into, as far as we can tell.
Interesting.
I'm gonna craft a trap, like a rat trap.
Okay. Yeah, that's a thing you can do with the materials you have at hand.
I assume so.
Okay.
Oh,
hold on,
fudge.
I have to pull up the crafting.
I have rolled a 9 total.
Well, crafting takes time. I think what that most. Okay, so.
I've rolled a 3.
Make something. What you. Again, it's quite a. I don't think you make any progress towards it, although I think you could probably do it in about a day. Or at least not like a whole day, but like maybe an hour or two. If you were. So this is a thing.
Is that worth doing? I think it may be, because we're not getting.
It might be worth doing. It might be worth doing on your own time, back at the location. This is crafting skills are a thing you tend to exercise over a slightly longer period of time. You aren't doing magical crafting, which is even more onerous, but
okay, yeah.
But yes.
Right. So Fergus will say, "I can't find anywhere for the rats to get in. Like, there's no chinks in the stone or anything."
So they have to be coming from somewhere else that isn't this room through the corridors.
Aye, so can we
But
go...
we haven't found that yet.
So they teleported here, they pooped, and they teleported back up.
Or can we sort of look around the floors for
right? That's the only logical explanation.
Yeah, I get... What? Wait, what?
No, it's not.
For tracks.
Magic teleporting rats. That's where you're going.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not ruling
they
it
didn't
out.
come out of
This
the
is
fountain
Blago
water.
and Meyer, but like...
So...
K2, is that something I have ever encountered?
You know, like we didn't see...
Well, knowledge nature.
Fuck, I
That
can't
could be
roll
knowledge
nature.
arcana, perhaps. That would probably be that would probably be knowledge arcana, actually. Because whatever this is a magic. Whatever your theoretical teleportation rat is. Well, I mean, to be fair, we were talking about doppel rats earlier, which are
no.
magical duplicating rats. So, you know.
No,
it could be
actually,
all
that's
sorts of
completely
things.
fair. Yep, magic teleporting rats it is then. Go on then. Teleporting rat's a thing.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if teleporting rats specifically are a thing that anyone's heard of, but it's a possibility.
All right, knowledge arcana. That's a flat +1 for me. Jesus, I just got a natural 20. That's 21.
I mean,
Are there any?
Overall,
21,
in terms of. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I was just going to say, we've got Displacer Beasts and the dog version of teleporting dogs. So
I'll have
obviously
you know
there's
that
got to be.
Displacer Beasts are product identity and don't appear in Pathfinder.
That's true. But teleporting cats and teleporting dogs exist in various fantasy settings.
Okay, cool. Yeah, on a 20, they're teleporting rats.
On a 21, not.
I want to roll
a
a survival
Cool.
to look
May I
for
say something?
the direction in which the ratties were headed.
Okay, in a sec. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Riggs.
I'll just say it after lecture is over. So you take your turn.
Okay, what were you going to say then, Alexia?
I wanted to roll survival to
Okay.
look for following the poop trail to look for where the ratties were headed to.
Okay. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Good. Excellent. It's a 14.
Not. Well,
I'm
it's
salty.
difficult to tell because again, the ground is pretty solid here. So, you know, it's difficult to tell which direction anything in particular has gone. You can tell that there's been rats around, but nothing really jumps out at you as a particularly obvious direction for them to be. And we get back to the map, which is getting ever more sprawling, even though technically speaking, you haven't been in that many rooms.
Nope. What did Riggs after?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I just. No. Now I need to remember. Yes. I just found something in my bag, and someone pulled out an animal call kit he had in his bag. Can
Ah.
that be used?
To replicate the call of the rat.
Yes.
Actually, hold on. No, don't mind me. I'm just confusing myself about my own thing. I think I did this wrong. Don't worry about it. I've made this map horribly confusing for no reason, in a way that's very difficult for me to explain.
Oh no.
I think that means that goes.
That's good.
Anyway, don't worry. It just means you won't be able to work out what's going on. And when did I need you to work that out?
Well,
That's fine.
When was
Good to
we
know what
able
kind of table
do
I'm
it?
playing at.
Hey now.
Welcome to the gang, Z.
No one's paying attention. What do you think the animal call of a rat is?
I guess
Then.
some kind of chirping noise?
Yes. I was thinking the same.
It might
Like
not be
chirping?
audible to humans. Or humanoids, I guess.
Exactly. I think it would be something like, yes. See, these characters said so. Maybe like tip or something.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm not good with
What
making up
What
noises.
does a animal call kit do? Hold on. I will look that up. These reed or bamboo whistles mimic the calls of various wild animals, apparently including rats.
Ooh.
This is a rat one. Gives you a bonus on survival checks to track animals of this type. So
No
it could
calling.
certainly assist someone's survival checks.
God damn it, so no calling. Like call and they will come.
Cool.
Well, maybe.
Can I try to do?
Sure, you can try and make some squeaking noises. There's no obvious response, and the noise just sort of goes off and echoes gently. Could the party roll me perception? I realize we're running quite close to time, actually. But we'll get there.
I rolled a
That's the princely sum of an 8 for me.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
8, 21.
16.
Mm-hmm. Others amongst us? I think some other people haven't said stuff yet.
7.
Mm-hmm.
7 Lexi maybe?
Yes.
Perception check.
I don't know.
Wisdom-based skill.
Yeah, I should.
You just said that you have high wisdom
I
too.
shouldn't.
Okay.
I have very high. I have a +8. I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Okay, that's like a what?
It's a 14.
That. Okay. Someone had a 20 though. I heard a
21.
20 and I was okay. I think you hear a distant, maybe a slightly distant squeaking noise.
Is
Or-
it like, can I move towards the noise? Or is it too distant for that?
Hold on, I am checking things. Buffering. Yeah, you've made squeaking noises, and something seems to be responding, perhaps.
Oh, for goodness sake, Rono. Ratraction.
Oh no!
Finger punching.
It's too late for puns.
Uh-huh. Actually, after a moment or two, you think you see something moving at the edge of the light, because I assume for most of this time you've been having torches, you've been having dancing lights going on. And you think you see some shapes maybe flickering around or moving along the walls, casting shadows.
In a particular direction or everywhere?
Should I turn out the light?
It's very odd. Because you think you see something maybe travel across this here, like just scuttle along the floor, along one of the corridors you just came down, and then sort of press against the wall and disappear.
Is there a way I can check whether that was an actual rat or just an illusion?
To
Check
check that
magic on the
something's an
illusion?
illusion, you probably need to get close enough to touch it, to interact with it.
Okay.
Or again, if it was an illusion, maybe someone would call upon a will save, and that someone might be me.
Huh. Okay.
You hear another maybe a distant squeak, or maybe it's closer than you thought.
I didn't get an answer whether I could move towards the noise or not.
Yeah, you can. You think, you can take a step or two towards the noise. You think it's coming from maybe one of the walls, one of the corners of this room.
So they're in the walls?
That's
But
deeply
they're-
unsettling.
You said that it looked like one of them pressed their hands against the wall and disappeared. So why don't you try doing that?
Well, it
Just
pressed
push.
itself against the wall,
Right.
but yes.
Just push yourself against the wall and see what happens.
When you laugh, all the walls are an illusion.
Wouldn't put them past them. Man, that would mean that the Department of Stone is lazy and cuts corners using illusions instead of real stone.
Shard, for clarification, did you mean for Midnight to try that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The Midnight is going to try that.
The walls seem to be made of solid stone.
Shane, that would be funny.
There seem to be more of them than there were, and they seem to be getting maybe slightly closer.
Wait, more walls than there were.
Sorry, it's squeaking noises.
Oh, okay, right, squeaks. Walls are multiplying.
You fail to disbelieve the wall, perhaps.
I mean, I think if the squeaks are coming closer, maybe we should just wait for them.
Maybe do battle formation or something. Just be ready for battle.
Sure.
Why does
I'm
everyone
gonna go.
keep thinking the
I'm gonna
rats
go
are going to attack us?
because
Because
typically rats are not very happy about people going into what they count as their territory.
Yes. And it is louder and louder.
Yes, they might
Yeah,
just be
some
coming
of
to
these
check
squeaks are
it
quite
out.
loud.
If they come and be prepared, then our job is more easier.
Just a heads up in case no one's been looking at the time, it's 6 minutes to 10 there. So
Yeah, I
this
think
might be,
I
or at
definitely
least,
I have
am
some thoughts.
flagging pretty hard.
Okay. That's all right. I think I will maybe leave you with an image or two, and then we will perhaps catch up where we were last time, if we have any idea where we were.
Not a
And
clue.
maybe I'll have the chance to, I don't know, draw up some sort of map of battle or something.
We
knows?
always know where we were.
Yeah, you're here where the Red Cross is, and I don't know what the rest of this means. And technically, some of this shouldn't have happened because the GM doesn't understand what they're doing sometimes. But anyway, not the point.
Doesn't matter. Great.
Thank you.
That's how it worked this
I'm glad you
time.
enjoy this absolute mess of a dungeon, which is
It's
set
amazing.
up slightly wrong in a way that annoys me deeply.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Well, what you do notice, actually, is as the squeaking gets louder, you see a couple of dark spots on the wall that suddenly it's like a dark liquid that oozes through the cracks in the wall and forms into the shape of like rat-like things
Liquid
with
rats.
glowing
It's
eyes.
liquid rats or oil rats or something like that. Yeah.
Babies.
And I think we'll have to
It's
roll some
babies.
sort of
It's
initiative
lovely babies.
because they're going to try and bite you next time, no matter how much
Cool.
you think that they're baby.
Yes.
All right then, and we will resume with maybe some sort of combat next time. Let me grab my going away box text, by which I mean the one I was just handed by Hint. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. What is coming up next week on Hint Plays? Does anyone know?
Next week is The Witcher, I believe. Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, because last
so,
weekend
yeah.
I was playing, so it is The Witcher.
I can look this up in a second. Planning.
Liquid Rat is the name of a Metal Gear Solid boss. Anyway,
We are
some of-
currently the 8th. Yes, next week is The Witcher. The week after that is Hunters Hunted, and the week after that, it's Deeper Dreams again.
I know, we'll be back so soon. Some of our players are also streamers, in case any of you wish to plug your streams. I'm available on Twitch as K25FFA1, where I occasionally do streaming things, where I occasionally art stuff, by which I mean very rarely. Do any of the rest of you want to go over streams that you have? Indeed.
I
They
can
were
go
last
ahead.
playing art several years ago, I think.
I stream under Shard Angel on Twitch, and I've actually been doing a better job of doing it more often. So this week I'll probably stream some more haiku. Which days is going to still be random, and it's always going to be in the evenings when those across the pond are sleeping-ish. Should be sleeping, but that's what I'll be streaming.
I'd stream horror stories occasionally on twitch.tv/Dr. Loop. That's Doctor in words rather than DR. Probably sometime this week, either Monday or Tuesday, depending on when my friend can record stuff on my podcast. So that, and I can be found at Lou J. Sutcliffe on Twitter. Talking nonsense about audio drama, or occasionally retweeting the science I do as my day job. Occasionally. I really confuse my colleagues who follow me on there, I think.
Anyone else?
I do stream, but I am very tired and I have no idea when I'm going to stream next.
Oh no.
That's fair. That's fair.
To be fair, neither do I. So that makes two of us.
That is the most valid thing I have ever heard.
I stream, but I'm tired.
Night Bites streams. Night Bites has been in the background producing. Night Bites streams typically on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. However, this week, instead of streaming drumming on Tuesday and Thursday, they'll be streaming on Wednesday because of Eurovision stuff. So.
Oh yes, Eurovision week.
And Chrono is doing a whole Eurovision thing too, I think.
I believe so. But
Now
Crow's
Vegas.
not
I
in the
think
current
they're doing
stream
a
right
Crow is
now.
not here. Crow
If
is
you
not
like
here.
Eurovision, you might want to
I
check
know you
out.
don't get a shout out, but although you do get a shout out, we were still talking about you. Being a lovely person, etc., etc. Lexi, did you have a stream to plug? Or I don't know. I can soldier on with the
I
closing
I do
crawl.
not. I don't think I will stream until until my life stops being Waves Hands. But you can find me on the Hint Discord
Yeah, there is a hint Discord.
because
Go
Hint
there
has a
if you like
Discord
it.
and the Discord is amazing, and I love each and every one of the beings there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exclamation Discord. If you like what you do, you can get involved by following and by donating. Exclamation mark donate for the link. There is a Discord, which we just mentioned. And thank you again for watching. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.